podcast. I'm in Max. Pursuing the RPG hobby with reckless abandon.
Why, hello. This is session... What session was that?
Two.
Of Borderlands.
Two in 2 months.
In the setting... right.
Yeah.
In the setting of Bloodblade. Someone's microphone just, took a shit.
Mine.
It's on the ground.
Major shit.
Oh. Are you
Yeah,
on?
you need the fuzzy thing on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It should be
And maybe
down there.
turn it off.
It's on. It's
Okay,
on.
cool.
It is off right now.
I even heard
Did you
that.
find the fuzzy...
No, I'll find
The fuzzy things are always...
It might be under your purse. 'Cause
They're everywhere.
there was
I'm
one
gonna
down
turn
there.
mine off and then...
Hi.
Professional here.
Yeah, we just had a faux pas. We've been having technical problems.
Here.
All day.
Take that one for now.
Oh, thanks.
I'll get more of those.
Nothing to see here.
Everything's
Move on.
fine here.
They fall off a lot.
Okay. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
now it's working
My bad.
great. All right. So this is our second session, and it's been a long time because we had a game convention that precluded a session and illnesses and...
I fucked off for like a month. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Yeah.
You had
It's a lot of my fault.
You had your thing.
There were things
You're so romantic.
Well, we don't know if you want
So
everybody to know or not.
I'm being big.
I'm hella married.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right.
She's got a lead concubine now.
Exactly.
Yay.
I'm building a man harem.
Yeah.
One man at a time. Don't laugh, Stu. I'm looking at you next.
It's got to be illegal to have more than one, though.
It's gotta be fine. I'll move to Utah.
All right.
This tracks.
I think
said they were
technically
gonna-
it's illegal there too. It's just they
The
don't.
first one gets the privilege of the matrimonial ceremony,
Exactly. The
the
rest
civil
you just-
ceremony, and then
The rest just get like a sticker.
I don't know if
They
in
get a
Utah they
gold
would
star.
want a woman marrying multiple men. I think it works fine the other way, but not. I don't know.
I mean, I'll let you know.
I think the church would be
I think it'll be fine.
shocked.
This will be fine.
totally fine. I'll manage your
Technically, the
schedule.
church is shocked at any sort of polygamy
That's
today.
fair.
The modern
Yes.
Mormon
That's fair.
church, I believe.
They say-
Hi.
Hi.
For the record, it's only
the-
illegal if you get caught. So shh.
Yeah.
Second
That's
husband.
true. That's true.
I signed up to be your PA. I'll manage the schedule.
Yeah, oh my God!
Cool.
Just you manage the
Yeah,
husband,
and I'll do the performance reviews.
This is good.
Yeah.
Just a flow chart scheduling.
Listen, we want to book you twice a week. This is what we really do.
But you really have to work with us here.
Right.
You gotta, yeah.
Listen, he's been out of town for a month because he had to work,
Yeah.
so
This is
he's gonna
ideal.
we have to make
It
up
is.
for time. So
Yeah.
you have to take some time off.
You can also have your privileges with all of them. It's fine.
It's aptitude,
It's a
not
perk.
skill. Yeah. Oh, you should. They're saying put the puffy things on the wish list.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a good idea.
Okay.
See, I bought a whole bunch of them. They're cheap, but we've gone through all of them.
Yeah.
So anyway,
They're fun with the wind.
our last session, Samantha's going to be late. At this point, perhaps up to 40 minutes late,
Giant guy.
because we're started late. So we're going to try to do our recap of a game that we haven't played in over a month.
It's great. This is gonna be great.
What could
Would anyone
possibly
like
go
to start?
wrong?
I have my notes, which I wrote the
I
night.
remember the end really well.
I don't
I
remember
don't
anything.
remember.
I actually remember the other game
Oh,
before it when we
started.
were orcs.
We started in a town,
Yeah.
and
You
the
started in-
town
I
was
believe
So
you
we
were
were
in
in
Leon.
Onions.
Leon,
Yeah.
and
Were
we
we in
stayed at a.
Onions? Or were we headed to Onions?
Yeah, we're headed to
You were headed.
Onion.
on or something
How
like
many,
that.
are those
call
both
it
of the
onions.
maps?
Yeah,
me
you
one of
should
those.
have one.
I thought we were
sorry.
currently in Onions, or we just came from Onions.
I think you. I,
This is. Yeah, is this the same?
yeah, it might have been.
We might have burned down part of Onions.
Let me look, because I may have said in here where we started.
Yeah.
I think.
Now, see, in my notes it says Leon.
Okay, I think we were in Leon
Yeah.
last session
But
because
we're
we
on
had
our
just
way
come
to-
from Onions, having set.
Amiens, or
That might be it.
is that where we're going?
No, that's where we're headed. I think
Okay.
we're on our way to. We'll get there in a second. So we're
Yes.
in a cool town. We went to where the Green Boys stay.
The
and we're-
orcs. That's right.
We
Yeah.
we stayed at a different.
They're called
place, but-
Onver,
Yeah,
which is a Green Boy. So I'm only calling them Green Boys.
yeah,
Yeah.
not whatever that other thing was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cachon.
But we were like, hey, because we were on the.
we got the inn across the street.
Exactly. So we
Hills-
stayed with. Yeah.
and I were on the thing, but then we all
You guys
got
went to go
together.
say hi.
We talked to them. We gave them some beverages,
Yeah.
And
tasty
then the next
beverages.
morning,
But then we went
were
to
dead.
the thing.
Well, they were there guarding a body regardless.
Yeah, they were biting.
They found a drowned
Yeah.
orc. There was a wet Green Boy.
Oh, yeah.
And they were like, we gotta go back to what's the name of the cool place where they were headed? That was due west.
Oh yeah.
Probably. Well,
The
it
big
might have
camp.
been Paris.
No. There's a
No.
special
Because
little
they had a
orc place.
library and
Paris
Yeah, but
belongs to the.
there was a
orcs.
No,
special
it's-
name for it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Kadima.
Oh, their creche.
yeah.
The creche.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were headed to
That's
the
their home.
creche
Yeah.
because they wanted to go talk about this green boy, this wet green boy from one of the tribes that splintered off very early.
It's one of the. There's 5 lost tribes.
Yeah.
And it was one. It's bearing the markings of one of those lost tribes.
Now, in the morning when we got up, wasn't one of the orcs one of the ones that you talked to? Or weren't they dead?
I
two
believe
of the
both
orcs
them
that were
were.
guarding the body,
And then the body
was
was
gone.
taken.
You forgot the awesome though that our Viking warrior got to have a fight and
Oh, that's right.
put one of
In
our
the
orc
end-
friends
That's right.
down.
Exactly. She
Yeah.
sparred and knocked an orc the fuck out,
Yeah.
and I did homework.
Like boom.
And I was
yeah.
very into it.
Yeah, and you were super into the mathematical stuff that
Exactly.
these,
Well, that's
we
because
met
they
that.
wandered into a orc tavern.
We met
Yeah.
that woman who's like a
She's like their sage.
I was going to say a sage of the mother, and so she had all sorts of cool knowledge.
So we actually learned a little bit about orc hierarchy and
you were learning
societal
spells.
structures. Yeah.
And then we tracked the wagon out of town.
Yep.
Right.
To, I
You,
think,
guys,
the
you guys
river.
woke up. They were dead. The 2 orcs were dead
Yeah.
on the street, and the wagon was gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we followed some interesting looking tracks. You two ended
Right.
up being teamwork trackers. We got some horses, found some slippy slidey tracks, went to a river, saw a dude bobbing weird in the river.
That's right. Running down the river.
Failed to
running
throw
up
an
the
axe
river.
at him, threw a bunch of fire at him, cooked him, but didn't eat him.
Yeah, 'cause
because
he
that's a
was-
bad idea. Because
he
he was
was-
all itchy.
He was like a
Where
human
he
on
joined.
top. Was he human on top?
It was like-
He was an
Humanoid on top?
octomage.
Yeah.
It was an octomage.
And he was like
Yeah.
pussy and weird where the joining happened.
Because
Right,
Neosporin
exactly.
hadn't been invented yet.
Yeah.
Right.
So we didn't eat the bottom bit.
Yeah.
And you went back into town to pray because that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
As we sat next to an abomination body and talked about breakfast.
And talked about how to make it more edible.
Yeah.
Because it was too bad you can't freeze
salt-
dry it or whatever you guys do to dry the meat.
Exactly.
And it was cold and
You guys
hot
are ice
and
ghosts?
hot and cold.
Freaking Vikings. You know,
Yeah.
we'll eat anything. We have to.
Ice ghosts.
Yeah, ice ghosts.
Exactly. And then we saw a watery tart, a beautiful green hair. It was basically Gina.
Oh, because we were going
Gina
out
appeared
of
to
town.
us. Yeah. So
And then
Yeah.
you guys questioned it.
we questioned it. I was gonna make a deal.
was-
I was playing Let's Make a Deal, but then my show got canceled by a beautiful smite prayer that
where's
knocked
my-
that bitch right out the
Where's
water.
my super
but
awesome
good.
character names on here?
You punched a hole through her head or something like that. You killed her in one shot.
Yeah,
She'll remember that.
Or it was through her body. But I remember
right.
you saying that was
She did it. God did.
Yeah,
Focus.
God did.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
yes.
It was Jeebus.
Yeah. Yeah,
you,
because-
you
What
did
happened?
you did the smite.
Exactly.
Katiba was. Did I say that right? It was Katiba, right? Or your name?
Oh, yeah, Katiba's fine.
Maybe we should actually
okay.
go through that and actually
Yeah, I was
introduce
going to say I have
ourselves.
to look at my Hilda.
Just Hild.
Because I forgot my name.
Hilda.
Yeah, Hild Alric.
That's right.
Alric, because we were
Grimmelson.
saying it wrong, right?
Yeah.
Alric
Alric.
is correct. Okay.
It's technically Katiba, but it doesn't-
Katiba.
Yeah,
No, I'm going
it's
to put a
fine.
little accent. It'll help me.
Sweet.
Katiba.
And Jean Marie?
Jean-Marie. Yeah.
Cool.
Because you were like, whoa, girl, lots of magic. And I'm like, I'm so not magic.
Exactly. So we
I'm
ended
not
on
magic.
the fun tension of I
Yeah.
was gonna do a deal.
You were like, don't.
What's your character's name, real quick?
Oh, yeah, what is it? Jean-Marie. Like Jean, but it's Jean-Marie.
Jean Grey.
Oh, let me, but before because we're almost to the end of the recap. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm GMing.
Hi, I'm Gina. I played somebody with a really long name, but it's Jean-Marie, who's just like a devout, noble lady, young girl.
Does magic.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Samantha. I'm playing Hilda.
Hilda.
It's Hilda.
Hild.
Hilda.
Hilda's, if I
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, she said, I just want to play a Frazetta warrior woman. I think
Exactly.
that was her.
Yeah.
That was her archetype.
She is
Which
death
awesome.
by Snoo.
Alric.
And then Alric is a Viking ranger.
Yeah.
Nice. And Katiba is a Moorish, I believe my thingy here says mage magician
Yeah.
or math magician. It's both. It's great. She does homework and throws spells at people on paper. It's fun.
Which is super cool.
It's good. We're all fucking cool. This
No, I love
is a good
everybody.
game, and you're welcome.
Yeah. You'll see.
Exactly.
It's our second session.
So our
I
session
think-
ended on us mid screaming match.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it
And
was
Hild
good.
was unhappy too because you kind of clam jammed her on that one.
Oh,
She was making some money
yeah.
moves on our Fae friends.
That's right. She was. Oh, yeah, because we came up with words. We were like box block,
Yep.
clam jam.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have not
Twat
heard the
swap?
term.
Yeah.
I have not
Clam
heard
jam.
the term clam jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a cock block. I
Yeah,
guess.
it is.
It's what all the kids are saying.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
she's all hip
Well,
and
kind
stuff,
of.
and we're not.
Right.
She gets
Well,
out
we're
to
old.
parties, and we're old, and we don't go anywhere.
I don't go to parties. I'm here playing. What is this?
Blood
A
Blades and
role
Tusk.
play
Mo-
game.
All right. So that's where we left off.
Yep.
And fight.
You bitch!
Yeah. Christianity, thinking you know everything, right?
Yeah. Oh, you don't have to remind me. I can
Yeah.
keep
No.
yelling.
I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to get in.
Oh, I can
character.
re-yell at you if you want to get back into it.
No, here we go.
I can re-yell at you.
And it was a she, right?
It was a
'Cause
she.
She was a beautiful
She
she.
was pretty and was
Yeah.
going to offer me powers,
Yeah.
and you're being kind of shitty if I'm being super honest.
She had not yet revealed her true self to you.
Yeah.
Though
that's
she
why
was
you make a cool
getting
deal.
you to reveal yourself to her.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm clearly not very quiet about this. If there's laws and stuff, don't tell anyone from my college.
I
I'm
only
not
wish
doing a
to
great job.
protect you.
I appreciate that, but like, don't. I do not need protecting.
I will
I need power.
try not to stand before you, but if I feel that you are in danger, I will always try to protect you.
Like, when you do a shitty thing for a nice reason, it's awful.
Still
for me emotionally,
awful.
because I'm still trying to be mad at you. It's okay.
I understand.
I'm sure there's more, like, ladies in the water. I'll find one later. Send you for some snacks.
truly, I swear to you, I do not believe she was who she looked and appeared to be.
But, I mean, yeah, she appeared pretty. I'm sure she wasn't. It's fine. It doesn't matter. She's gone, and it doesn't matter, and I think all the orcs are leaving, so we should go catch up.
We should
Yeah,
definitely catch
their
up.
little wagon train is
Yeah.
headed off to the west.
So that's it? You guys aren't going to settle this in combat?
I
I mean, she probably saved your life. Where I come from, if you make deals with the Fae, it's always somebody ends up dead, usually the person
the
making the
Fae.
deal.
Yeah, no, you explain this to her now. Go. Yeah. Sorry. Demon. It just means demon, I guess. No, explain.
you're-
Explain.
So
Your
are you,
word
are
for
you, are you guys
demon.
going to fight this out, or are you done? That's it? No,
If she demands honor, I would of course accept that.
all right, all right.
Are you picking a fight, Ranger?
Listen, this is how we settle things. I mean, do
I
you guys
will
want to
set
fight it
your
out or
pants
not?
on fire.
I believe
They're
he wants
still
to
over there
see-
drying.
You want to see women fight.
You do.
This is what
You're
he
a
wants.
nasty boy.
He is.
This is why I don't hang out with ice ghosts all
Right?
the time.
Hild says so also.
know.
I'm sure she would.
Exactly.
She is hopefully not too angry with me.
I mean, she did just take off behind the thing.
Yes.
I think she liked her. It doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Out of character, do we remember? Did we get the body of this thing yet, or did it just disappear? Did you vaporize it? Is it floating in the
it
water?
disappeared.
Said it was.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
It disappeared.
That girl gone. I fold, as we're leaving, I fold up a little sheaf of my magic paper and like a lotus flower, and I just put it on the water.
Okay.
Just go, I'm sorry she did that. Don't pluck it out the water.
No, I'm not.
It's fine.
I'm
just
drinking.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Half shiny. Yip yip.
Oh yeah. What are
My horse's name is Half Shiny. Did you name hers?
I'm riding with somebody.
You too.
Oh, with Hild.
Yep.
Or
I've got Hild.
Alric. Okay.
Yeah. Or we'll say that Hild stomped off and she's walking with
Okay.
the orcs.
Right, because you don't have the riding skill. I think I bought it, and did you? Do you have
I have
it?
it. Yeah.
All right. So you're rushing to catch up.
We're
with
not
the-
rushing. We'll get there. It's a bunch of orcs. Can't lose those in a crowd.
They've got carts and stuff.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
They're
That's
not
true.
very fast.
So they're a ways ahead of you, and through the course of the day, you catch up to them. And near the end of the day, you start approaching what looks like a small, like a farming village.
Okay.
Is anyone from around here?
I think
Isn't-
I am.
are you?
I am not
Yeah, you're the-
far
you're the
from
only
here,
one.
but I'm native to
Okay.
the area, but not here.
Then you would probably know that this is Fordrein. Fordrein. I don't know how to
What'd you call me?
I'm not good with the French. Fordrain, but that's not. I'm
Fordrain.
sure it's not pronounced
Fordrain.
Fordrain, and I'm sure
Sweet.
anyone who speaks French is wincing right now. And it's It's just a small village, but you notice something as you're approaching it, because you're kind of going through like a little forested area, and then you kind of come out to the clearing, and then you can see that there are some soldiers here who are wearing a livery. None of you probably recognize. Well, you guys definitely
Super
don't
dope.
recognize. You may not recognize it, although you may recognize it as a livery of the church, merely because first off, it's purple.
Oh, and they're humans?
They're humans.
Okay.
They're wearing basically purple livery, and they have like a gold or a yellow cross on the front of it.
Oh, okay.
And
Jean-Marie, are these your people?
I know of them.
Okay.
I wasn't
And-
expecting
They
the
are-
Spanish Inquisition.
Religious soldiers.
yes, and they are. There's like on the approach. There's like a little bridge going over a creek, and they just seem. They're not really guarding it. They're sort of standing there, kind of leaning up against it.
What were they leaning up against? I'm so sorry.
The bridge. There's
The
like a
bridge,
bridge
okay.
over a little creek.
Okay.
And so they're, but I mean, they don't have weapons drawn. They're not holding spears or anything like that. They're just kind of leaning up against it as they see you approaching, and they kind of look, and then
Sweet. Did they take any particular note of the orcs in front of us?
they see them. They've actually passed.
Yeah.
You can see they're actually
Okay.
Like chilling in the town at this point?
well, they're still headed in. This is like a bridge that's maybe a half mile from.
Oh, okay, cool.
She will try to, if I'm on a horse with you, just try to get closer to Hild and Katsiba.
What?
Get closer to them. If you can bring the horse closer to their horse.
I see.
Yeah, because we're on horseback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be very careful to not use your special skills around these men.
The thing that we can both do?
I cannot do that. I can only appeal to Magdalene, the Magdalene, or God. I don't know why they stand that.
Not magic, it's you. Fine. I won't blow anything up while I'm here, I promise.
They look for.
Oh, that's what they do?
That's probably one of the things they would be. I mean, just because they're.
You've probably run across men at arms from the Inquisition.
Mm-hmm.
This is not that livery.
No, but they're churches. They're kind of the church's warriors, right? So they wouldn't be
Yes,
kind
you don't-
to
you
people they thought
recog-
were witches or.
You can tell by their livery they definitely work for the church, but you're not
Okay.
really sure what their job
Okay.
is.
Fuck you, you're wearing a Hercules Mulligan shirt?
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even know. That's so good, sorry. Out of character, and we're back.
Yes.
Okay.
So as you approach, they just kind of look at you and
Mm-hmm.
and sort of nod.
Does her best to look very white and devoutly Christian. I don't know what that means. She just kind of does this as she rides by.
I don't want no trouble in my
We're cool.
place.
This is cool. We're good.
As you kind of start to cross the bridge, you kind of get a little closer look at them. They look like they're. One of them has like a big gash on, or like a scar on his face. They're a little older than you would expect for soldiers.
Okay.
But they kind of have that heavy-lidded look of life takers.
Gotcha. Cool.
Mercenaries?
May
They
I?
seem chill.
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't be wearing the livery they're wearing if they were mercenaries.
Those are the German
Landish
knights
connects?
that work for the Vatican?
No. Well,
Not
does
yet.
he mean the Swiss Guard?
Yeah.
No, these are not Swiss Guard. Swiss Guard doesn't happen until a couple hundred years
Yeah.
I
later.
guess you're right.
But this is because I looked him up because I wanted to have them.
But
Yeah,
I'm
well,
you know what?
no.
History's all topsy-turvy in
That's
this
true.
game.
Yeah,
so-
Yeah,
because
right? You can
Teutonic
make them
Knights would have
early.
been,
I might do
or
that.
yeah.
But
May-
these look like they're veterans.
May I
These
have
are definitely veterans.
a moment. I will catch up, or you may wait. Also,
Oh, do you want to talk to them? Yeah, of course.
they
Here, Alaric.
maybe have
Do you want to ride
news
with
of.
me?
Somebody needs to
You,
watch
I
her.
thought you had a horse.
I am.
thought, you
Do you have
guys
your own
both have.
horse?
Yeah. That's why I think I was riding with. I think you're right. I was riding with Alric.
Okay.
And
I thought you bought your own.
I thought I maybe did too, but then I remembered us riding
I don't
together.
think you know how to ride.
Yeah, I don't have a
I think
riding
that was
skill.
the problem.
I mean, you could ride if you want.
You can ride, you just
just
can't ride
go.
well.
Yeah.
You can ride if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Yeah.
I want to be a cowgirl. Sweet.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna head to. And are we staying here for the night? Are we done?
It is near nightfall.
My crotch hurts. I'm done for the night. I'm gonna go find an inn.
So as we get, you want to talk to them? So it's just you and me? So as we get closer, I'll just sort of reach behind and grab you and drop you down.
Okay. Like I'm a doll.
And
Is this like a one in town where pretty much we know where everybody's going to head for a livery and
There's a wide
A
spot
bed.
in the road, which is the
Okay.
town.
okay.
When you look up to where I'm riding, you just see me pointing towards the inn.
Perfect.
That I've chosen, and then getting off, doing a real bad John Wayne impression. Whole day riding. Oh, that's not great. Do you guys have water here? And then just walks inside. I want a bath.
so these are definitely dangerous men. I want to. It's unfortunate that I didn't get everything ready ahead of time, because now if I make any untoward moves, they're going to notice it, especially being seasoned veterans that they are. Loosening of scabbards. But I certainly will get her down in case I need to do anything. And,
Okay.
And you're going to hang out.
Cool. You need to,
Yeah, no, I'm not. I wasn't indicating I needed privacy or anything. So.
I mean, they have sort of barely noticed you.
That's fine.
The only word that they would say as you guys are passing by is, stay away from the chapel.
For him or everyone?
Everyone.
Chapel's off limits. Stay away from the chapel. Chapel's closed.
What has happened at the chapel?
They kind of look at each other. We're escorting a member of the Holy Office of Exorcism.
You are to, I forgot the name of this town. Or you are
Fontaine.
to Voltaire here?
Yes. The bishop.
She makes this sign of the cross, like,
and they follow suit.
I cannot believe there are more than one spirit here, or one unfortunate soul who is possessed.
You would need to ask the exorcist and his assistant. We are only here in case they need muscle. And to warn people to stay away.
If I wish to make a tithing, may I go to the church and inquire?
You may, but it is guarded.
May I ask who you escort? I am from a place that I can't remember.
You're from
You're from France city France.
Arras or
It was where I was studying with that.
Are you from Onions?
I don't think I'm from Onions.
Where is
That's what we're calling
Arnion?
Arnion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Armian.
Yeah.
You got to learn to speak a
Oh, I think
Yeah,
that
sorry.
is where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Onion.
Yeah. Because
Onions.
there's.
Anybody want anything while I'm up?
No, thank you. Can you get me one of the LaCroix?
Of course. In keeping with the French theme.
Right. La Croix.
La Croix. La Croix.
You want a lemon or do you want the
Perfect French.
Don't matter.
Pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse.
Oh, that's
Grapefruit.
La bibliothèque.
It's also a
Yeah.
Making sure.
Pamplemousse.
So you asked who he was escorting, or who they're
Yes.
escorting?
And tell him I'm from Amiens.
Father Antonio Perra and Father Michael Castonia.
Antonio Pedro
Perra.
Pera.
Antonio Perra.
And
Miguel Castonia.
Michael
Castonia.
Gastone.
Dominic the Coco. Sorry.
Dominic the Coco.
Only bag of donuts.
Thank you. I shall say a prayer for you. If you were not close enough that she thought she could hear, she will, as she starts walking back towards you, she will tell you. once that she's safely out of earshot, because she doesn't want to necessarily be right away getting on the horse or getting towards you and being like, so. But it'd be like, they're here on a mission of great importance because they're here to do an exorcism. There's a church official that's here to exorcise a demon out of some poor unfortunate soul.
This land of yours is fraught with perils.
Have you, in your culture, do you see spirits possess others?
It has been told that the berserkers have possessed by the spirit of Thor and Odin, and when they go to battle, wearing nothing but blue paint, they have channeled the gods are with them.
Indeed.
And I've seen them working, and it is an astonishing thing. One would certainly
And
be
are
led
they,
to believe that Thor is there on the battlefield with us.
oh, this, for some reason, our camera is way over here.
Oh, my bad,
That's
my
why,
bad.
No, that's why I did this one. I don't know why. That's okay.
But Hilda could
shouldn't
give you
do
more
that, but I don't know
information
why
on that.
Do they die? Screaming in agony when they are possessed by these
Our
spirits?
we look forward to dying in battle. It is how we get to Valhalla. This is not
Oh, to heaven. Your heaven.
sure. There's mead and meat and battles every day, and it's fantastic.
Wise to embrace death in the afterlife.
It's part of life. Death is with us at all times. We might as well get
It
used
is. To dust we return.
to it. The only thing we have control
And
over
we are
is
with
how
the
we
Father.
choose to go.
This is true. We do not control that fate. We can only hope to do it well, as you say. So I guess we're kind of heading back to the inn or the...
Yeah, I'll scoop you up and put you back on the horse.
Okay.
We could do like a hard cut to me going, I will literally die if I cannot get a bath. Is that a thing that they do here?
Yeah, they have the ability to
Can
make
you
those
hot up
arrangements.
like a large amount of water for me, please?
They begin the process
up.
of doing that.
The Romans still came through here, right? Way
Yeah,
back.
totally.
Oh, this is 1200. The Romans are
Yeah.
Long gone. But
Yeah.
the Romans
But
put
they
their
did...
baths and
Oh, hell yeah. And
well. They put
roads
baths where they
and
had hot springs.
all sorts of
Yeah.
shit.
sorta, where they had
Well,
springs.
yeah.
Because in Bath they actually heated up like the entire lake,
Right.
Like you do.
like you do, because you're
Seems
Roman.
fun.
You got nothing better to do. We got a bunch of unemployed, people with weaponry. Let's
Oh,
put
yeah.
them to
Well,
work.
they irrigated and shit, right?
everything.
They had all kinds. Yeah, aqueducts,
Yeah,
all kinds
exactly.
of stuff. Yeah. Very advanced.
Ah,
Nice.
advanced.
I am
That's why this is called
exhausted because
the
I have
Middle Ages or the Dark Ages or
5 points of entropy.
Yeah.
So
Right.
unless something else happens,
Oh.
you guys are going to catch
Yeah,
me
this
like
is
in
true.
a bath, about to fall asleep, trying to scrub like magical printer ink off of my face from all of my failed fucking spells
yeah.
today.
Oh, in the play test at the con, the guy who was playing the mage in that game, he was a shaman. He was an orc shaman.
Nice.
3 backfires
Oh
in a
shit.
4-hour session.
Oh
But he
shit.
embraced it, though. You said
He did.
took it.
He did. Well, he was a pacifist, but
Holy
he
crap.
did more damage than probably anyone else at that table because of those backfires. Because he would do he would have like a psychic backfire, which would do double damage to him, and then everyone else
shit.
within a certain area took half that.
Oh god.
and that's serious
amazing.
damage. Oh yeah, it was awesome.
I heard the game was very well received.
It was fun. It was a good
Nice.
session. Yeah,
That's very cool.
it was basically 7 Samurai, but with 4 orcs.
That'd be cool to
That one
play.
got me real good. Well played.
You weren't even drinking this time.
I know, thank God.
Yeah, otherwise
I
that
had
would have been a beer
4
snort.
takes
Some
yesterday.
demigods,
It was
yeah.
a nightmare.
That's great.
I went home sticky like, all right, don't say shit around Katie because she cracks you up. That funny bitch. Sweet.
Katie's coming back, by the way. I watched
Oh,
that
hell
game.
yeah.
She's amazing.
I'll drag her ass back. Sweet. Okay, so
So
yeah,
yes,
that's all I'm doing.
they're getting a bath ready for
Also,
you.
can I get food? Like, she's just being very fussy.
Right.
Like, I need wine, make it not suck. Can I get some food that preferably hasn't just been boiled? Like, do you have seasoning here? If I say the word spicy, does that mean anything to you? Or do you just hear salt like my friend Al? And she just raises a fuss and heads upstairs.
All right.
I went to the church.
Okay. There are 2 guards posted outside the entrance to the church. And it's a small chapel. I mean, it probably has...
I'll drive her to the...
Okay. Excellent.
reach around and drop you back off.
I can give her a reach around on the way to church?
No. Well, maybe. Depends on which church you're going to.
Hey!
You might not be totally rejected.
Get it, girl.
After church. I'm here to say prayers. I was told I may be able to speak to Father Pera or Father Castone. Castone.
They're both within, but they're in the middle of a important rite.
Of course.
If you wish to go in and pray, you of course
Thank
may.
you.
But I would only ask that you not disturb.
I would not think of it. Thank you for telling me.
And they'd step to the side and allow you through.
I wonder if I can have fancy lady cards if they would have done that then, or that's way later.
What do you mean?
Nah, no, because we wouldn't have. There's not like a bunch of printing and stuff. You know how people would hand out, like if you're noble.
Oh,
or
yeah,
fancy
no, that's
person.
Victoria.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
like way too early.
Paper
Okay.
was valuable.
Shit.
I will just.
You
tell
can
them.
invent that.
I don't think
My card.
I don't think we. Gutenberg's later.
Much later.
Yeah.
So I don't.
14.
Although
And paper
it's-
and vellum was a labor
Yeah.
process, and it was very expensive. They would
Yeah.
scrape old things off to reuse the paper.
Yeah.
Right.
So just
I would
handing
just
it out
tell
as a
them
card,
who I am.
Yeah.
crazy.
Although if you were
Why do I
a
not
very
have
wealthy
the-
family.
Exactly.
Other
You
page.
do whatever.
Yep.
That's why I went to Londinium to take all of their books. I'm like, you're not even using this.
Right.
Just borrow this
They're just
paper.
in this room doing nothing.
Before you burn it down, let me just
Collecting
take
dust.
these from you.
Exactly. I'm like
Yeah.
scraping off like British bullshit. I'm like, ugh. Oh, cool. Tell me about your horses.
And that's where all of the British mythos is gone. It's
Yep.
because Abria's character went and took all of the
Kadava
books on
was scraping it
Celtic
off to-
religion and scraped it off.
to make origami to like summon a watery bitch to come hang out with her. That's all I'm doing.
So you go ahead and enter the
Yes.
church, and there are 2 priests. They're up near where the altar is, and the place is sort of there's kind of an aisleway down the middle, and there's seating on either side, but it's not pointed towards the altar. It's kind of pointed in, and it's like I said, it's a small place, but it has an altar, and it has the holy water thing. I can't remember what that's called. But there is a bishop up there, and he is dressed as, it's definitely a bishop. And he is up there, and you see that there are 2 priests kneeling taking communion, or taking the Holy Sacrament. And then he stops and he chants something in Latin, and he brings out his little...
Censor.
Yes. And does the thing, and he sets it down, and he... But it's almost like they're doing their own private little mass.
Okay.
Dope. That VIP mask. Get
I
it.
know, right? I think she would, because I would not dare to go onto the altar. You're not supposed to cross. So I think she would, if it looked like they were sort of ending, or if it looked like they were in the middle, she would just go into a pew and kneel to pray.
Okay.
If it looked like they were towards the ending, usually there's a little kneeler in front of the altar, or just little pads on the floor where you
Right.
can kneel, and she would do that.
Okay.
If it looked like
I mean, they're at the communion part, so they're probably getting
Okay.
closer to the end.
okay, so possibly wait up front, head
Okay.
bowed, praying, and waiting for them to be complete, or possibly, invite her
Okay.
to take the
They're
sacrament.
not. They don't really notice you as you come in.
Okay.
And you can't see the priest's faces. Obviously,
Okay.
they're kneeling and they're facing away from you. But the bishop's face is pretty grave,
Okay,
as it were.
and I will pray.
Okay. Probably 20 minutes later, they're finished. There's actually segments to this prayers. I don't know. Did your character speak Latin? Mm-hmm. Okay.
She has to, I think.
Yeah.
There are prayers that you don't recognize.
Oh, okay.
But they definitely seem to be prayers that are at least well established, because he's reciting them. He's not speaking extemporaneously,
Okay.
because that doesn't really happen in this movie. But and the call and response things seem both of the priests kneeling seem to
They're
know
comfortable with. Okay.
Yeah. But it's something that you are not familiar with.
Okay.
I'm going to hang out in the shadows by the doorway. Mm-hmm. Just inside.
Okay, you can do that.
Do I recognize this language at all? Does this sound like something I've ever heard before?
It sounds a little familiar to you. It almost sounds like the Orc shaman language.
That's where I was going with that.
But it's not.
It's a different accent
Right.
or something.
I don't. Do you speak either of those?
I think I figured out I speak French, Icelandic, and Latin. Yes.
Oh, you speak Latin.
I
Okay,
do speak Latin.
So then
for
you
some reason.
can
It
understand
was
it.
the
'Cause you
medic
could read.
thing.
That was the medic thing.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right. So you understand this, and you would probably, if you speak Latin, you probably would already know that there seems to be a similarity, at least in tone, between the shaman magical language and Latin, but it's not exactly the same.
Can I recognize what the blessings or the prayers are for?
It's all about fortifying one's soul against evil, etc.
Okay. So I could probably make the assumption that they're
On the way to Chipotle. You're
yeah.
right. That is what they're doing.
Exactly. That would be about it for the hot spirit, hot demonic spirit that's possessing somebody. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
It's a formal prayer.
Yeah.
The bishop is up on the altar and he's administering a prayer.
I'm guessing they're getting blessings because of the rituals they're having to perform to exorcise the demonic possession of somebody. So it's not like they're saying exercise.
Are you telling me this?
No, because I'm not with you. But
Okay.
Yeah, she's kneeling up,
Yeah.
sort of near the front, not
yeah, not on the
Yeah.
altar, not on the
Right.
yeah.
I'm going to
There's a lot of benches.
surreptitiously string my bow.
Okay.
That is totally on the down low.
You may do that.
Just, you lean
The
on the thing, you
6'5"
get the hook thing.
guy with
I'm in
the-
the back by the
Yeah.
door, like barely in.
No one's
in the
paying attention
shadows.
to you.
I know.
Yeah.
But if things go sideways,
You did have to get past 2 guards, though.
are they standing back there too?
Oh, no, they're like
outside.
at the entrance.
Oh, okay.
They're at the entrance.
Because I spoke to them when we went
Right.
in.
So I'm like,
Do you have intimidation?
I'm with her.
Do you have
yeah, I'm
intimidation?
sure you do.
I do not have intimidation.
Not scary, Larry.
Nope.
Use. Do you have any social skills, conversation, anything of that sort at all?
Nope.
Give me a flat will roll.
On how many dice?
Whatever your will is.
2.
That's how many dice.
Oh, I have conversation. I forgot I took a silly skill.
5.
I know, me too.
So you got 1
You
success.
to be able to just talk to people and not
Okay.
have them arouse suspicion.
Basically, I'm like,
They don't seem.
I'm with her.
They don't seem to either be worried about or whatever of your bow. So you are able.
They're getting paid. They're fine.
So you get inside and are you sitting down? You stand.
No. Basic, you know how you string a bow. You have to sort of lean on the thing.
Right.
So
you're basically using it as a walking stick and kind of.
and then I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. Lean
Got it.
on it and string the thing up.
Okay.
Because if a demon actually does appear, I want to be ready to do something.
Right.
That's awesome.
That I know what to do.
Okay.
Is there any braziers of flame nearby? Candle? Anything?
I don't
If
think
I
that's.
have to make a flaming arrow in a hurry, is there something I can do to light it?
There's probably like oil lamps
Good.
about
Good enough.
because these places are good, kind of
I'll,
dark, and it's late.
I get it.
A lot of candles on the altar.
Position myself nearby to an oil lamp. What I figure I will do is either break it and get oil on the arrow to light it, or
Right.
but I'm just this is just going to be ready.
Okay. So they finish the prayer and whatever consecrations they're doing, and then the two of them get up and they shake hands with each other and
Besides, in my religion, weapons are welcome in church.
right required.
We require.
We have
In
to
church.
go back home.
That's awesome.
Bobby forgot his axe. His praying axe.
Oh, Mom.
That's very how to
Mom, I
train
just
your
want to sit
dragon.
at home and not be holding my axe the whole time.
So they and the two priests leave, and the bishop is obviously not going with them.
Okay.
And now you see them, and one of them is old, and one of them is a little younger. One of them looks like he. A lot of people don't make it that
Okay.
far. I mean,
She's going to
he could be in his 60s.
stand,
Oh, snap.
genuflect, make the sign of the cross. Your Excellency. To the bishop.
How are you
Is he going to approach me, or is he indicating I should?
Well,
I
no,
should come up
he
to the,
basically sort of
Okay.
walks
Awesome.
up, sort of to escort them
Perfect.
to a certain point, and
She'll
then he
kiss his
stops.
ring.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
He's the shit.
yeah.
He's a bishop.
He's a holy member of the church, high ranking. He's not cardinal, but
No.
He's like
but
a
he's-
mayor or a governor.
yeah.
He's like a mayor, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He's a Jesus mayor. All right. So,
Oh,
yeah, that was Samantha.
Killed this here.
We've been stalling.
I'm here.
Yippee.
I'm also wildly over-caffeinated. Let's do this.
Excellent. Let's see.
I am still drinking.
Do you want to? We want to briefly let Sam know where we are.
Yeah, what's happening?
If you remember, we left off. We were at the river after we killed an octopus
Lady.
octomage, right? And so basically, we finished up there. These two finished their fight, and now we.
Oh, that was the Fey beautiful woman, not the Octomage.
Right.
But
You
yeah,
stormed off after that.
yeah,
I mean,
because
yes.
I
Cyber.
box blocked you,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
we learned all sorts of new
And
words.
so
and-
we've been following the orcs who have been who've been headed
Sure.
to another town. Since you weren't here, you just went along with
It's
us.
called Fortnite.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
The town is called Fortnite.
sort
Sure.
of
Okay.
like that.
It
it's
is
like
now.
It's called
it's for
Fortran.
yeah.
Fortran.
Oh,
But I'm going to call it Fortnite.
Yeah, what did it
I'm,
mean?
I'm learning
for
to speak
somethings?
Abria. She comes up with nicknames for things to remember it. It's part of the.
I'll
Navarre
remember
system.
it forever,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
won't know the real thing.
So when she says that we
Same
came
though.
from onions, yeah.
You remember we came from Onions, we're headed to Fortnite.
yeah, got it. I don't know why anyone's confused.
Right?
Right?
This seems
Yeah.
fine.
She went to go to the inn to take a bath,
And a nap, because
And
I have a lot of energy.
and I
need to
think
sleep
we
off.
just assumed you went with.
You were maybe quiet because
I mean, you could
we
say what you
initially
wanted to do.
thought you were
I was
like
grumpy because
a
I thought I was
grumpy.
going to
Yep.
get to bang
You-
that hot
yeah.
I
lady
know,
lady.
right?
some
but-
face strange.
Yeah.
But
Like,
yeah,
how about this? I went back, I'm taking a bath, and we're eating a bunch of food, and then I'm going to knock the fuck out, probably in the bathtub. So if you want to stay and sleep and, like, sit this one out, or go wander off and find them at the chapel. 'Cause
We went to the chapel because
Yeah.
on our way in,
Yeah.
they said that the chapel was possessed by a demon and they were doing an exorcism.
Yeah, the whole chapel
there's-
was.
it's not the chapel.
The chapel was
Yeah.
possessed by a demon.
that was
the
a
whole
sarcasm.
chapel.
The whole chapel.
That's awesome,
It's
though.
the Amityville fucking chapel.
Oh, it'd be so cool if the marshmallow Michelin tire man started walking
Yeah.
behind the chapel.
It's very poltergeist.
Yeah.
Marshmallow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there
it's very
is
good.
there are two special dudes here doing an exorcism of some kind.
And
Listen, if
because
there's a demon to fight, I might go do that.
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
fair.
fun.
yes,
Yeah, so you could be hanging out with.
and because she
I mean,
can't,
get bored of me.
Elric.
just
can't
like I fall
ride,
asleep.
I
Yeah.
drove her to the chapel, drove her to the chapel, and I dropped her off. And I'm figuring I'm going to hang out because she can't take care of herself. Look at her; she's all squishy
Right?
and stuff.
Yeah, I
am.
mean, she
I'm
might
pretty
need
soft.
us to hit stuff with axes.
So
Yep.
I've strung my bow and I'm hanging out in the shadows.
Okay. I would
Yeah.
probably hang out with you, even though
Cool
I'm a little
beans.
mad that she
Yeah.
ran off my lady friend.
Yeah, and my whole thing was, I'm sorry I did that. She had not revealed herself to you, even though she was getting you to reveal yourself, and I wanted to defend you from,
Yeah.
which was my truth. It doesn't mean it
No,
has
that's
to be
your
anybody
truth.
else's, but yeah.
Totally.
And you're totally
Yeah.
wearing a Thor
yeah, and
Oh,
Odin.
nice.
and Odin.
Ooh.
Was that just for today, or you wear them occasionally?
I would
anyway?
say
So
so.
awesome.
My brother made
Yeah.
these pendants.
Really?
Are you
And then I made
serious?
the necklace.
Does he
by
have
Totally
an
awesome.
online shop
Brother Terry,
until we get back in the
make
game?
me one.
Yeah.
He,
I'm serious.
He does make
wanna look
knives
one.
as his business. Wandering Ronin Knife Works is what
Nice.
his business is called. It's very cool.
Does he make like chef's knives too?
He's on Instagram. You can look him up. Yeah,
Never heard of Instagram.
it's a thing.
I had no idea you had a brother, and now I realize your whole family is unbelievably creative. That's,
Yeah.
that's
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
Insta.
Even your mom with the,
That's
with the
correct.
cool hoodie
One
things
there,
that I
yeah.
bought that
Ronan.
Christmas.
My mom's a
Knife
knitting
works.
wizard.
What the fuck?
I actually ordered these cool like hoodie shawl things for my house full of
I'm gonna
women.
go hang out with you, your family. I'm inviting myself over.
That's fine. They'll love you.
What up, Etsy family?
Master's degree? Master's degree.
No, bachelor's degree.
Bachelor's degree in fashion design.
In getting it.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we're all caught up.
Yep.
yes, we
Cool
are all
beans.
set up.
And you mentioned you're stringing your bow because you
Yes.
we were recognizing that the prayers were a little unusual, and we know there's exorcism.
And
it
as far as I'm
kinda
concerned,
looked
in our
like-
churches, as Stu pointed out, weapons are required, so it doesn't really bother me to have a...
Yeah, it's
There
not
you
weird to have
go.
a weapon in a church.
No,
That's
it's
what you
weird
do.
not to.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't
exactly.
you?
Where would you be?
If there's a chance of fighting a demon, I'm going to go there.
Okay, all right. So you're probably at the
I think
Yeah.
the two of us are in the shadows in the back together because basically there was this ceremony going on up at the front at the altar with the bishop and these two other people. And I just decided to hang back and not be obtrusive because clearly this is a religious thing and it's not our religion. And I'm smart enough to know that if they sense that we're not part of their religion, things will get ugly.
It's pretty clear that you're
Clearly.
not. But they don't. I mean,
You're a Norseman.
the two priests walk right past you.
Yeah.
I mean, they
They
don't
probably
even.
see travelers.
Sure.
It's not that they're, yeah.
And I mean, the area you are in is sort of a trade hub. It's also not technically part of Christendom.
Oh,
It's
that's
sort
right.
of, you're in sort of neutral
yeah.
territory.
We're in the borderlands.
Right.
Yep.
It's like that's the
Hence
name
the
of
name.
this fucking
Yeah.
game.
Right.
Yeah, the neutral
And I
zone.
just realized now why.
Which is probably why there's
sorry.
guards at the bridge, but they just let you go anyway because
Yeah.
they probably don't actually have a whole lot of authority here.
Yeah.
And
So
they just want a paycheck and not die.
They
Also,
might.
I'm bigger than them.
Then I want to retcon.
Probably.
Katsuba yells,
Yeah.
"You have no power here!" And she runs back. And then starts bitching about wanting a bath. And is now asleep in the bathtub with, like, mutton on her chest. She's very sleepy. So that's me for the rest of the scene.
How's it season?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh,
but she has
sorry.
secret spices in
This
her
is like
bag.
boiled meat. It's not
Yeah,
even
it's
like
totally
barbecued or
shitty boiled
yeah.
meat.
Not even like cooked
put
over
some spices
plain.
on
Probably
it.
cured because once you kill it, you got to eat it. There's not
So
a
it's
lot of
just
refrigeration.
plain.
well, I mean, you're
Salt.
in farmland here. I mean, you're not in the city,
Okay.
so the food is a little better.
Okay,
than
so they cooked
what
good.
you would
Ah,
normally
sweet.
be.
Then it's a happy nap.
Because it's going to be a little fresher.
And she finishes chewing and falls back asleep.
All right.
Excellent.
So basically, there was some sort of ritual going on between these two
Yeah.
priests and the bishop.
Yep.
And they basically got up, sort of greeted each other, and then the two priests walked out, and then the bishop walked up, sort of escorting them part way, and then turned, and she asked,
So I introduced myself after I said Your Excellency, bowed and kissed his ring.
"I'm Bishop Jean-Pierre.
We're all Jean's here.
Do I know Bishop Jean-Pierre? Do I know what his area?
He is a bishop of this area.
Okay, gotcha.
Although, I mean, there's not technically a bishop of this area, but he's who the church has designated
yeah,
to try
well, because
to...
they wouldn't totally, like, not have some sort of representation.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
right. And there are faithful
Yeah.
here
Yeah.
that need to be
Because
shepherded.
the church is not above,
Fuck
you know.
this backwater bishop. Get out of here.
They don't want to lose all their land like they did. And yeah,
Exactly.
so they're trying to, yeah, I get it.
Lose all their land like they did in Spain?
Well, like they did in Spain and like they did in France.
Yep.
And in this
womp.
borderlands. And, yep.
Oh, they didn't lose all of the land.
Yeah, I
There's
remember
lost
some-
No.
most
Still
of
a
it.
dark
Oh,
age.
the good part in the South?
Well, yes.
But we added guitars, so you're welcome.
You did a lot of stuff.
It's mostly guitars and, like,
Architecture.
arcs.
I was going to say
arches,
huge architecture
Arches.
that's still to this day.
but mostly
Yeah.
guitars.
Didn't that come from the Crusades and the Moorish invasions and things?
That's
Did that not happen?
no, she's more.
Oh, that's right. You are
We
Moorish.
took over
You
before-
are
And
Moorish.
there
we
were
took over
waves.
Andalusian
right.
Spain
There
before
were.
There
the
were waves
Crusades.
of tribes of Moors because there were different powers.
Yeah,
that
it's like
just
on the other
boom,
side of the pond, and
boom,
we're like, what's
boom.
that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that.
yeah, yeah. And it's like, hey, guess what? We're more powerful than you now, so
Yeah.
we come over. like the Moors.
Yeah.
It was like one on top. So
That's cool.
Moorish control for
We've
like
got this for like maybe
don't know,
50
7
more years, and then the Spanish will
But it was
pick
a
us
long
up.
time.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows? Because
Oh, yeah.
there's no
Changed.
crusades.
That's fair. That's
right.
fair.
Exactly.
Crusades.
Yeah.
So yeah, fuck that Spanish Inquisition. I don't feel inquired at all.
No one expects it.
Clearly.
Exactly. Oh, Monty Python. Exactly.
Continue. I'm
relevant.
out of the scene. Stop
this
letting me
day.
drag focus. Go, go, go.
Let's fight a thing.
Your Excellency, I am not sure who the priest of this church is. I would wish to make a confession if that would be possible.
Unfortunately, the parish priest was slain 2 weeks ago.
He was. Side of the cross. That is unfortunate. By intruders to this village?
And he was
If I might inquire?
He was attempting to minister to the victim.
Afflicted.
Yes.
I see. I am so sorry. He was as he should until the fathers arrived. She would not say exorcist.
Wait.
Would you be so kind as to hear my confession?
Yes.
She will. I'm not going to.
You're going slowly.
Yeah, but she will just basically confess to seeing unholy creatures and,
Rude. My name is
I know,
Costa.
I am right here. But basically, it's like about the
Squid monster.
squid monster. I wanted to call
Yeah.
him a whale dude. I was like, no, he was not a
I like
whale.
it now.
Yeah, he was the squid guy and seeing the demon in the thing and calling upon the Lord to stand by her side and help eradicate these evil spirits. But she still feels like she's got to make
Okay.
amends for that and needs to say probably, like 10 rosaries or something.
Right. And a couple of the Hail Marys.
Your Excellency, I also ask you if you have heard news of, and I apologize because I'm missing my second sheet of my character sheet. But you know how we talked about my character background has that she's actually on the road because she's looking for the assassin of her tutor/lover.
Yep. We all fuck our tutors in this game.
Yeah, and I can't remember the name of the organization that he was actually a secret part of.
Oh, was it one of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Bad Boys
So,
for
but you
life.
kind of get the...
Yes.
So we can retcon that I actually remember what that's called,
Right.
and she would ask in as specific or non-specific of a way as she can because that's not wide knowledge. So she would probably ask more about the surface level of who those peeps are and what she knows about who made not a successful attempt, I guess, on his life.
Let me find them really
Yeah.
quick because
And I have
I've
that
got-
too,
I've got
so I
them.
could look. Oh, excellent.
I should. Do I? There it is.
Cool.
I just want to know which organization because he may or may not even know that they exist.
Chat room said, is Jean-Marie looking for a death day? That is so freaking cool.
That's very meta.
That is so cool, though.
You know, but we really want to combine all these games, though. It's like all one gaming world, kind of like what
Fact.
Pixar's doing with
Totally.
the pizza truck.
Yeah, and she doesn't know who this... She just has, like, really vague information, so she's just kind of wandering, trying to find who this assassin is. So it certainly could have been Adeste from Lafayette is her name.
What?
Yeah, because I named
Yes.
everybody after... All the people she knew were after Hamilton characters.
That's so good. I have no problems with this. It's beautiful and perfect.
Exactly.
Well played.
Lafayette.
Now, was this the cabal?
You want a clean one?
The
I think he
organization of
possibly
mages?
was, but his front was that he would be like like a soldier for the church. So because there is no Inquisition and there's no
Well, there's an Inquisition.
okay
Oh yeah, there's an Inquisition.
okay so there are Knights Templar.
Well,
Kind
there's
of.
all kinds of holy orders.
So, because that's what I was going to say, he's very sage-like because he was mostly teaching her, as you will soon, or as you will someday see, she's not super skilled in the arts of combat. But she, he was a very sage-like kind of Knight Templar.
Okay, all right.
Like kind of guy. But so that's why I think possibly Cabal, but she doesn't necessarily even know that.
Right.
Okay. Which is something Stu has in his BBT book,
Nice.
which are an organization in the church that, do you want to reveal or do you want to just play it out?
There's actually a couple different organizations within the church that deal with magic.
Yeah.
There's 3. There's the Inquisition,
Yes.
Well,
which
show.
burns them.
Yeah, they
Then
burn them.
There's the Cabal, which are priests
Yeah.
and bishops within the organization who are themselves magic
Yeah.
users who believe that there is a form of non-evil magic.
Yeah.
Nice. I like
And then
that.
there's also the deep
very
dark
cool.
secret organization is the Monitores Magus, who are the people who are actually sent out to go and find those mages who are beyond their church's ability to burn.
All the
wish they
force
would.
sensitive younglings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
no.
the youngling.
Those they can take care of. It's the scary ones.
The hedge mage.
No.
No mere hedge mage.
Yes.
There's no mere hedge mage here.
Mediocrities.
We're all fine.
Oh, also, high five for the History of the World Part 1 reference. I got it.
Every time I
episode
keep saying Inquisition, I keep hearing
Yeah,
Takamata!
show.
My second page of my
Hey,
character sheet is
Takamata, what do you
missing
say?
all my
I just
stuff
got
on it.
back from an honor debate.
What was his name? Do you remember?
I can find it because I just remembered. I probably have it in my
Okay.
notes on my phone. BBT.
Big, beautiful Tusk.
Cool.
It's not what I heard.
Jean-Marie.
That's what I think of every
Okay,
time.
here we go.
I think it's
It
something
is
different.
now.
Yeah.
Excellent. So she would probably ask. So the thing that she would be comfortable asking about is the whole Knights Templar part.
Okay.
Like if she's, because let's just say she suspects. I don't know. What does she know, Stu, about so far? Because I think she doesn't know too much about who she thinks this assassin is, that she thinks is connected to.
So you don't really know why he was killed. If you don't know who it was,
Nope.
then you don't know why.
Nope.
Okay. So you wouldn't even have any clue what organization that person may have belonged to, but you would know
Yep.
that your tutor or such was a member of a knightly holy order.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you would know.
Well,
that.
because I was going to say that the front thing is whatever the Knights Templar are,
Right.
if they're still called that or whatever. You know,
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll make
upholding
them-
Christianity
right.
and doing the Pope's work. I mean, God's.
So your specific question is what who would have had a motive to kill him?
Yeah, like I'm letting you tell me what limited information I have about how I'm looking for this assassin. And if you don't want that, I'll make up some stuff. But otherwise, I'm just letting you.
You probably have no clue who it is.
Yeah.
But let me just write down really fast who it is.
No, for sure. Cool. You don't even have to know either, but you could just, it's like she suspects it's a member of the same order, or she suspects it's from this other holy order, or that they were from this town, or like even something that vague, or that it was a woman, or that it was,
Do you want to say it was a Destiny?
Sure.
All right.
Nice.
That changes things a whole bunch.
Dope.
Okay.
Here for this.
Makes it easier, though.
Okay. So all she knows maybe is it was a woman, or she thinks it was a woman.
Right.
That someone saw a woman, blah, 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 because he was poisoned. Okay.
He would, not being from Rome, he wouldn't even probably begin to know who any of these organizations
Okay.
might be. Because he is only a bishop, and he's a bishop in kind of a shitty part of town.
Okay. She is going to ask if he has the means to pass a letter back to Amiens.
Certainly.
Because I'm going to say, and I did say this on one of our conversations, but like that her mentor, her tutor had a friend. That's her comfortable person to converse with about trying to search for this person. So she's going to send a letter back basically with what limited amount of information she's gathered to see if that person did, and tell them which way she's headed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he can take care of
Cool.
that. That's not a problem.
Cool. That's it.
All right. And you guys see them leave, the two priests leaving, and they walk out the door, and then they sort of hang a left, and they sort of head out into the where the farmlands are, because there's little like farmhouses dotting the surrounding countryside, and they. If you want to go outside and watch, or if you want to sit and wait for her and her.
Probably watch them to see where they go.
And you can see them. It's starting to get dark. It's not really dark yet. It's dusk, but you can see them. They're definitely headed down a road towards a farmhouse, and there are like 4 of these guards that you guys have been seeing with the purple livery down at that house. And as the priests approach, you hear a bellow coming from the inside that house, and it is disconcertingly loud, considering the fact that it's probably a half mile away. And it's kind of making you like you're probably still in your bath.
I'm asleep in the bath.
Right. It probably wakes you up.
That bitch. Okay.
And then hair on the back of your neck is standing up, and it's this is
There's a couple things from before.
this may be something that spiritually you have not experienced before, but you're starting to get like a very bad sensation.
About this.
Did I get at least an hour nap?
Yes.
Cool. I will take 1 entropy off though. All right, I'm willing to fuck shit up again.
Those purple guards are posted outside of the house where the bellow is coming from?
Yes.
Okay.
And
because they accompanied the priests.
When that thing goes off, they are like unflinching. They're just standing there. One of them kind of like
You didn't know this, but when we came in, they were posted at the bridge. They let us know that the chapel was possessed. So they're kind of with the
not possessed. The chapel was
being exercised.
The chapel was indisposed or not available at the current time.
So they're all over the town because they're traveling with this bishop.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like they might be having trouble in that house over there.
Yeah. You notice since we got to this land, these people have no idea how to deal with these things.
No, they don't. I don't think they can handle whatever's in there.
I stumble downstairs. I look around the street. I'm like out in the middle of the street going, what the fuck?
You're standing
point
there
at it,
clutching
like-
onto a towel. You got
Yeah.
soap in your hair.
I have clothes on. And my hair is wet, but you can't see because it's under a thing. I'm like,
The local priest was killed
Sounds like
while
somebody's
trying
being
to.
killed in there.
yeah, what
It
is
does
this?
indeed. They tried to perform an exorcism.
An exorcism?
They do.
Sounds like they did it wrong.
Yeah,
They are
they're not
still.
done yet.
The bishop has tried to fortify them with prayer and the Holy Communion, and they returned to the house. It
Did they make any
appears.
sacrifices to their gods?
See,
Yeah,
clearly
that's what
they-
communion is. You eat
Clearly
your
they've
God.
been doing it wrong.
No, you're supposed to
She knows
You
she's
eat
a
the
good
God.
for them to
Hild,
eat.
Yeah.
they're dealing with the carpenter here. It's a completely different
But
set
they
of
eat
standards.
him, which is pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You could help them?
I mean, heft sacks.
Yeah.
Do not want to kill the host.
I mean, I'll help him make
I mean,
friends with the
unless-
demon. It doesn't seem like a bad deal. Sure, whatever.
Pretty sure we can stop the yelling.
Friends with the demon.
I'm going to grab one of these braziers,
Can we open
It's on a
one?
chain or whatever,
Whichever
little oil lamp.
one you want. Next.
take it with me.
Oh, one of the
Oh,
sensors.
do you need help making fire? And I just give you a look. You don't have to bring that with you.
It's okay.
You don't have to bring that with you.
It's okay.
You mean like an oil lamp?
What's
Yeah,
he bringing?
okay.
An oil
He's
lamp.
bringing a brazier because he needs access to fire. And I look They're so disappointed.
I can't wait till that backfires.
All I'm saying is, if I was like, oh, it's chilly, I wish my drink was colder, I would ask an ice ghost. I wouldn't carry around a glacier with me.
I'm stalk off down to the house while she's like,
All right.
while she's being all
Me?
That's the name of the other
Oh,
beer
huffy.
too. It's like cherry glacier,
Nice.
something. That's funny.
Sweet. All right.
So you have a brazier,
It's really stupid. I'm going to try to put it out.
legends have it.
a brazier, and a blizzard.
How do you want to try to put it out?
I don't know. Like, what's the opposite of burn?
Now, there's been a change to the.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if I put it in the. I don't know if I've added it to the magic
this one?
rules yet.
Yep.
I printed.
Or the
Yeah,
other one?
I printed.
I didn't want to.
I don't know if it's in there. I don't know if it's
Stu
in there
gave
yet
us
or not.
new magic-y things.
There is. When you buy elements now, you buy one. Whatever level you have it at, you basically pick a specialty. You pick one as your specialty. You have that at one level higher than what you paid for.
Okay.
The other two that aren't its opposite, you have at what you paid for it, and the one that is its opposite, you have at one less than what you paid for it. See what I'm
that's
saying?
cool,
So if
yeah.
you have it at skill 2,
Got it.
because I'm trying to consolidate
one
so
in.
you're not buying so many
Yeah.
skills
I
and
like
spending
this.
so many
Yes.
skill points.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you. Do I not have it? Yeah, I can look it up on my phone.
No, it's cool. That's an elegant
you.
solution.
Sure.
That's
Do
not-
you want
I
this for
figured
later, though? Because you printed us each
They're going to
one.
have them all.
No, it's very
Do I
elegant.
have?
So
Yeah.
I'm
I
assuming
got
your
one
affinity is
stuffed.
probably
Yeah.
going to be fire.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So what do you have you have?
Right now, it's just at 1.
It's at 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you
I
wanna-
didn't do the retooling from last session to this one because I'm a jerk.
Okay.
So
So
we'll just call it at 1 for now. and
I
I'll
didn't
fix
either.
it
I tried
later.
late.
So that means your fire would be at 2,
Cool.
and then
And then
water would be,
be at 0,
0.
and then air and earth would be at 1.
Correct.
Cool. Well, I do have air at 1.
Unless you have more than one element, then you might want to spend those points somewhere else. Or
I don't think I did.
okay, all right.
Cool. All right.
You can try to make a little mini rain cloud over it.
Can I just make like a tiny and blow out your brains?
Don't look at me. That's up to
Sure.
him.
I'm gonna try.
You mean like air?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like air. I don't know what to do. I don't remember how this game works.
Okay.
I'm so nervous
so
now.
you're going to add air plus which will be your whatever your element
Air will be
is
at 1. Yeah.
and then plus your casting
Sweet.
stat,
That's 4 more.
and then you're going to roll, and you need 5s and 6s to
And
succeed.
we're gonna push 1.
Okay, so
That's
then
10
you-
total dice.
All right.
For how many successes do we
Before you do that, this is an improvised spell,
Yeah.
which means 1s and 2s count as entropy,
I know.
not just 1s. Okay. Just make sure you know.
Yay!
You got this. You got
Okay, how many successes do I need?
You need at least 2,
Okay.
but you can do more. You can spend extra successes on it.
Shit. Oops.
And don't forget the 2s. I see a couple 2s there too.
Well, that was also a 1, just so you know. Yep. I did it.
Yeah,
I did a
excellent.
bad thing. I wanted to know
No,
what
but
happened.
these are 5s.
Yeah, but I have a bunch of entropy. So
But
that's
don't
gonna
you
be-
just have to?
Make it
They
fun.
can't be more than the successes. I can't remember.
Oh no, not for magic.
No.
Oh, okay.
This is
You-
just going to be
every-
real interesting.
Because
Sorry, it's been like
this
2
is
months.
this is not a rote spell. This is improvised.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So 1s and 2s count as entropy.
Cool.
So
I got 6 entropy.
All right. So
I'm at 10 now.
what is your will?
I got to go to 8, so I'm 2 over.
You're 2 over. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. So your total entropy is how much?
10.
10. All right.
I slept off 1.
I don't know.
I don't know
I
what
don't
this
remember what
mechanic is.
happens. I know. I'm
It's
like,
going to be fun.
Did I give you the other?
We're like 3 episodes
Magic
in.
book?
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
It's a second.
fine.
Yeah,
of course you
Possibly
can.
go wrong.
Thank you. Having said that, I do want you to know that I succeeded. So this town may burn around me, but your brazier is out.
yeah. Well, what did he say earlier? The entropy and the double damage to himself, and then it was the most damage in the game. So
Yeah.
What you do, don't wake sleeping mages.
You did get woken up.
Now,
from that.
yeah.
The other thing
I'm
is
grumpy.
the damage that you do if you get certain numbers on the are area effect.
Cool.
So
Get away from the mage.
Yeah. Sleepy mage does a bad thing.
that's why orcs don't let their shaman stay in the same villages as them. They have their own.
That's dope. And probably a good note for the future. Sorry, Nadine.
We're not allowed in the house. Let me find the table.
There's a great series by my favorite author Ellie Modsek called The Imager, and the Imagers are able to just bring things into being, but there's always sort of a psychic backlash and such. But when they go to sleep, they have to sleep in like little lead-lined rooms because their dreams can manifest, because they can image things.
That's
so
dope.
they have to be away from the general populace. There's like an imager aisle where they just stick them all, hoping the whole town won't blow up.
That's like in Starship Troopers when they have the guy who can what's it called, Claire, when you can see things behind walls.
Clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance.
Yeah.
Because there's they're making a map of the underground tunnels and shit.
Dope.
And he's like, there's too much noise and there's people walking around and talking. They all need to shut up.
Nice.
All right, so roll 2d6 and add the total number of entropy you took, not what's over.
Cool. All right.
By the way, low is better than high.
You didn't say it before, so I feel like my dice did a good job.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I always am like, you gotta
tried
tell me
real
the
hard.
target.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me
They
the
did their
target.
best.
In Vampire,
Yeah, you have to tell me
when they're
before.
like, I'm like, what's the
Good
target?
job,
What's
Dice.
the
I'm proud
target?
of you.
Let the record show that she rolled a 12 on
Box
you.
cars.
Boxcars.
Good job,
ha-
Dice.
what's your
Plus
total?
6.
Yes.
What's your total entropy?
Oh, my total entropy is 10 now.
10. So
Oh.
22.
How's the
It's
math?
total entropy plus
10
12.
plus 12. No. Wait. No, but I mean, yeah, I know the math works like that. It's basic math. But, like, doesn't like she's going to be dead.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, good.
No.
I don't care. I'll come back as another character.
Come back as the
I'm
the
her
fire
twin sister
ghost.
that didn't
Come
learn
back
the
as the fire
lesson.
ghost. We got ice ghost,
Yeah.
fire ghost.
I'm not worried.
All right.
Again, maybe we're
I
all
love
dead.
dying in my campaigns. This is great.
As they've
Well,
pointed
you're
out.
well on your way.
No, you know what? It is kind of fun because it doesn't happen very often.
Oh, man.
They're saying you
We're all
probably
learning something.
we could all be dead.
Your total number of
actually.
entry points is 12, you said?
10.
10 plus you were using one force, so that's 11. So roll 11d6.
Well, she can have 8, but she's at 10.
The total.
what are you asking?
The total entropy.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 11 dice. Do I need to roll low or high?
This is
Yeah.
damage. Lower is better than
Okay.
high.
Well, you have to let me tell my dice.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
true.
anything that's 3 or higher is minor damage. Anything at a 6 is serious.
No, you
Cool.
see, you don't understand. Our mental will is strong. We can.
Not great.
Very average.
Yeah. Okay.
Oops, I
So
gotta
6
fix
is real
the
bad.
light.
That
You
was
just
a
got
6.
1 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 1 6.
So that's 1 serious wound, and then everything over 3 is a minor wound.
Okay. Over 3. Which is most 3 and over or over 3?
3 or over.
Okay.
So everything, so you got to, yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
So you took what, 10,
9.
9,
Yeah.
9
I have Sammy's
minor,
here. Do you want
1
Sammy?
serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Now the 6 counts as both. Because
Okay.
it's also
This
over
is
3.
food.
It's 3 or higher.
I almost
Okay.
dumped the
Okay.
Viking
okay.
food on the ground.
Sorry.
You want some
I
Viking
just
food?
fucked
Not
up
yet.
the
I'm
tray.
good
So what? And what's
So
your
it'll
total?
be 10 minor, 1 serious.
So 11 total.
11
Okay.
total.
What's your? How many hit points do you have?
12.
Okay. So you're seriously wounded.
Cool.
You're probably bleeding out your nose.
Yeah.
This is basically psychic damage.
Nice.
You have basically the forces of magic that you control with your will. You lost control of them, and so the first thing they do is they punch you really hard.
Nice.
Now half the dice pool you rolled, and I'm going to assume that Stork's character is within a meter of you because you were trying to.
I was actually
spell
trying
out.
to do it from a little farther away. So I would
Okay.
say I was lagging probably 5 meters behind him.
Okay, so that would put him out of range. Would you be walking next to anyone?
I don't think so. I was well, okay.
She stopped in the
I'm
middle of
trying-
the street and did her finger
yeah.
wiggly thing.
Yeah, not in a way to save you guys from it, but I was trying to catch up to them, and they were farther up the street.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So
Then
then
we'll-
otherwise
we'll-
roll a die and go
Yeah.
positive number yes, negative number no.
It's up to you.
Realistically, Hilda's probably in the front, striding off to go hit
like,
the
Yeah,
"Ah,
and you're the
I'm
one that
gonna
knows
kill
where
a
it is,
demon."
and I was trying to troll you from behind.
Right,
so.
and I've got the brazier that I'm carrying in case I need to light the house up, because it's the only way to be
For
sure.
the record, the brazier went the fuck out. I am taking this, but I did the damn thing I came here for. Does it not work? My idiot spell didn't work either? I don't want to read your thing. I don't want it.
Yeah, so not only do you take almost all of your
Yeah,
damage,
I nearly died.
it didn't actually work.
Cool. It looks like I went to, I tried to be cute when I burned the spell. I was going to go, but it looks like I sneezed violently, shot back 10 feet.
Oh
And I just stand up and I'm bleeding from my ears and nose. Fuck!
I'm gonna run back to her.
No, I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine.
No,
I'm fine.
no! You don't look fine.
I'm fine.
she's gonna try
Don't
to
touch me.
wipe.
Please don't. I'm good.
I don't think we noticed. We're set. We're on the scent. We're going to this house.
Yeah.
Well, you
We're
probably,
charging
you
forward.
probably felt a twinge.
You probably
Yeah.
felt like a magical twinge of
Something
some
bad just
berserk.
happened.
Like her eyes were just like,
I can help you.
I'm good.
And it is
Offers
raining
like
out here, right?
a handkerchief or kerchief. Or,
Okay, thank
No,
you.
it's not right.
yeah,
Okay.
it probably smells nice.
Yeah, there's a little eye blood. Just like, I don't know what's crying and what's blood. I'm fine.
It'll help clean.
I just wanted to take a nap. Fuck your breezer. And she like strides up to you and knocks it out of your hand.
Oh no, I've kept going through this whole
Oh,
conversation.
I will catch up to you and knock it out of your
We're
hand.
60, 70 feet ahead of you.
You're I feel there's a little damage track there, so that little
Yeah.
with the colors.
That sounds crazy.
That's how many
Show.
remaining hit points you have, tells you. So you're probably like
Yeah.
-2.
I'm like, what? I go, what left?
So I'm now rolling negative 2d6.
Yes, every
everything.
every
Cool.
dice pool you're because you're
I just wanted to
seriously.
take a nap. She looks shell shocked. She's like, we can keep going. It's fine. I'm fine.
What's this house made of?
It's like a mud, like a wattle and daub.
Has it got one of those fabulous flammable thatch roofs?
Of course it does.
I'm going to start swinging this brazier, and then I notice it's out. Oh no, it isn't out.
No, it isn't.
No, it
it's
isn't.
out.
It's still going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to fling it up onto that roof.
Well, as soon as you start spinning it,
It
those
goes
4
out.
guards,
Yeah.
Okay.
they draw their weapons, and they're coming towards you.
The fathers are in the house.
Yeah, the priests walked in the house.
Okay, well,
They are
I'll
trying
stop
to
spinning
see
it then.
Okay.
An innocent from this demon.
Your mic's
All right, well,
I was eating Stork's nuts. She says with no irony.
What, do I get dinner and a movie? I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell? I
Nope.
feel so used.
You brought me, you brought us, the croissant sandwiches, fromage with prosciutto.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what that
She just looks over at the guards and goes, stigmata.
Yeah.
Can we go in?
Yeah. do not
Immolate?
immolate the entire house and its contents.
It's the only way to be sure.
No, the
Cleanse it with
priests-
fire.
The priests are trying to exorcise the demon from the innocent.
They'll understand.
Now I catch
No.
up and knock the brazier out of your hand.
Yeah,
your
thank you.
brazier.
Thank you.
She's a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Squirts some nose blood, spits it out.
Did you find a demon on the way?
Kind of.
You fought something and didn't tell me?
I did not win.
Oh, good.
She's strong.
I'm fine. This is
You're
fine.
strong.
Disagree.
So if you want to go in,
Please don't make too much eye contact. I may die.
if you want to go in and take this creature on by yourself, that's fine. But if when you fail, I'm burning this house down.
If anything comes
I will
out,
tell
will
them
chop
that
its
you
head
can
off.
help.
No.
You said your people they have knowledge, you have knowledge of spirits possessing bodies.
Oh yes.
The Thor. You said. Freya,
Berserkers.
Oh, yeah.
you know of it. You could help
She
the
knows more
priests.
than I do. It's not really in my wheelhouse. You should see her when she's painted blue and going after. Anyway, point is,
She's going to go over to maybe one of them introduced himself when she introduced herself to them. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, Mr. Man.
you're talking about the guards?
Yeah.
Okay, or these ones seem more serious and less lackadaisical than the ones.
Oh,
because
because they're not exactly the same.
Oh, they're the same guys. They're wearing the same,
Okay.
exact same livery. They're wearing like a
But not the
But it's
literal
not.
same.
Yeah,
not the same guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not the
same
same guy I
squad.
spoke
these are the
to.
personal guards, not the hired.
My
hired
companions,
veterans.
they can help the fathers.
I do not think it would be good if they were to interrupt
I agree.
the priests.
I understand. Is there a way we can know if they can help? Because I understand this poor person has already killed the local priest.
That is what we have been told, yes. We normally wait until we hear the screaming of the priests, and then we go in to help.
She laughs very weakly. Coughs up.
Does it always sound as such?
This is a nasty one.
They perhaps need help.
It's gonna hurt.
We're strangers here. When things go sideways, do you still cleanse with fire, yes?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Okay.
I think that means no.
It means yeah, but you don't say yeah. We're help sent from Paris.
Paris is orc controlled, and you would know that.
Oh, where's another place that your people come? Rome?
Rome. That's
We're from Rome.
We come from France.
we come from France.
Perfect. We're from Rome. We're here to just oversee and get the priests out if it starts to go bad, because you are running out of priests here.
So I'm going to say
Nose blood.
I think it would probably be Norwegian, because I don't know if Iceland had its own language quite yet, because it would still sort of been a Norwegian colony. I'm going to say in Norwegian to Earth, we're strangers in a strange land. We need to keep it as low profile as we can. When they fail and something comes out of here, we need to let them try it. Once they fail, we're going to have to fix this.
I think they are right.
We don't understand them.
You should leave the door. No, but you were telling them that we're from Rome and you're fibbing. And so at first I think she's like, that's a lie. But then I think what Jean-Marie thinks is that they're in trouble and she doesn't want to see two more priests die. So could you leave the door open so that we can see? Perhaps they are not able to scream.
All of this face blood is because of that demon in there and no other reason.
The demon attacked you? Mm-hmm. You must open the door.
In the street.
The door.
What happened? Let me help.
God must help.
The one among them, there's four of them. The one among them who's an officer kind of goes over and he kind of swings the door open, puts like a bucket down so it doesn't reclose. And you can see that there's a
if there's a girl floating above a bed vomiting pea soup, I'm going to smack you.
No,
they haven't invented peas yet. Get out of here.
No, but there is a man who is bound on the floor, and he kind of looks up, and one of his eyes doesn't look right. And he kind of looks at you, and he screams, and you get that same bellow, and that same sort of, and you're getting it too. And this should not be coming out of a human.
Yeah.
This is one of the. I'm sorry, you said there were two.
You see, there's a man bound through the door. You can see him. Occasionally, you can see like one of the two priests on either side, but they're kind of not directly in view of the door. But he's bound up, and like I said, one of his eyes does not look quite right, and when his face is pale as hell, more pale than you guys.
That's impressive.
Yes, and
nice
there are like cuts and scrapes on it, like sores and things like that. And it looks like one of his shoulders is dislocated because they have him bound behind his back.
Because I could do a thing, the banish, right? She's going to drop to her knees.
Ooh, you could try.
I know. This is not going to be good. But she's going to drop to her knees. I want to see. I have to look in this one because this is the one where I marked what I took. So, and if there's anything.
Does my entropy reset or something? Or do I just stay fucked?
A full night's sleep.
A full night's sleep.
Ah, cool.
But you have the full amount that you had.
Yeah.
Not just to your entropy.
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Right.
Got it.
I have, but I also been cure illness. Maybe that's what she would pray for.
I don't know if did I call it banish? There is a.
Yeah, no. The one I did was.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna heal. Is what I'm gonna do because
I have him in the body, but I'll be damned if I cast anything until I take a fucking night.
Yeah, it wasn't called that because that's like a D&D.
You banish the forces.
It was
there is one. That's the one problem with. I have everything.
I know. I'm looking in the old one because that's where I marked stuff. I'm gonna try to heal.
Okay. So mend the body. Mm-hmm. That the one you're using?
Yeah.
Do you have mend the body?
Mm-hmm.
Do we just have the same spells?
We might, and that's why we can compare
should,
to.
yeah,
and,
we should sit
but
down and
yeah,
sort that.
plus, because it'd be cool to not have tons of overlap.
Exactly.
And then since we're able to take different
Ganga.
stuff, then
Yeah.
since
Let's
this
sit down and talk about it.
Cool,
after,
I would like
and
that.
We'll figure that shit out.
Yeah. Well,
But
and
I am not a caster anymore today. Flicks some nose blood at it. I don't know what to do here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying
I
to
could do
think
some
if
math
that
at
would
it.
be this.
Hilda's gonna go and like sit on a tree stump where I can see what I'm assuming is a draugr and sit down and sharpen my axe.
Okay.
And wait for it to burn through everyone else, and then I'm gonna kill
that's
it.
Actually,
Further
it
on
might have
down that,
been.
there's actually a more specific thing. It's called an Efraganga. It's an undead creature. It's called the Again Walker.
It was smite that I did, I think, last time.
Yeah.
That's what it was. No, actually, what if I do, because I'm trying to think what she would be praying to do from what I have. Shield to protect. So I don't, I'm going to be praying that this goes well and that the fathers are able to exorcise the demon, but that please protect. And I don't know how much, like she would pray for the protection of her friends, but also the priests. But I don't know. Shield is Shield still in the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get...
I see it. Cool.
wait a second.
As
Yeah,
you guys
I'm
are
tryna-
talking about this,
I don't know if that would
Katiba
be...
just lays
Oh,
down slowly
gotcha.
and falls asleep.
That would not be shield. Shield is like blocking. It's a reaction spell. So like if someone attacks you with something, you could put a shield up and I think what you might be thinking of is armor.
Well, I was looking at
position.
Shield, but I think I have
one
armor
knee,
too,
then 2 knees, then 6,
and so we could
then
do that.
legs.
So that's her. How she's framing it though is to protect. God, please help.
Right.
Us.
That would probably be armor. 'Cause
Or dear Lord, please protect these priests and my friends. And but that's only. It says only your own. Oh, but I can touch someone. Mm-hmm. So let's just say.
And I would say you
I
could
don't know what
spend
the
extra,
fuck I'm doing.
You could
ever.
spend extra successes and
Okay.
have it imbued on another person.
Okay. Yeah.
What's your entropy at?
0 because I didn't push until the last one because I was chicken shit. And I was like, I'm not pushing. Plus, it just fictionally made sense to me too, since she doesn't know what the F is up,
Yeah,
and
totally.
she's just.
Makes
And that
sense.
last one, she was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, this is a demon! Please get it out of here before it hurts my peeps." Okay. And I completely forgot, so I do casting. I'm gonna use the creepy orange dice.
Yeah.
And then.
They're that good Jesus orange.
Right? Usually I have these metal and wood dice I use for this game, and I'm like, whatever. Now I have a Halloween dice.
Spooky time.
They are Halloween. Can you give me another LaCroix while you're up?
Of course.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Do I have like 11 hit points?
I'll take a LaCroix also.
All right.
Just
Oh
to
no,
put some in the fridge.
I'm a liar. I actually have 3 entropy
Oh.
out of 8. That's where it is because I didn't transfer it onto my new that has
Want to
the
eat pamplemousse or lemon?
pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse, please.
It's got the word mousse in it. So good.
Okay.
Which makes you think it would be like chocolate.
Yeah,
We'll have
right?
antlers.
And
Chocolate
then
LaCroix.
That would be delicious.
I would fuck that up.
Yeah.
It was a
Okay.
chocolate Shasta once. It was not.
Ooh. Well,
that's
I would have
Shasta.
tried it. They would have gotten my money.
I'm trying to remember, and then I just put the elements in at the level I have.
You're gonna add together
My casting.
your casting plus the lowest of the elements that required for the spell.
Oh, okay. That's going to be.
Also, apparently, coffee mixed with mead
Okay.
like isn't a thing because
And if you wanna push,
good,
you
but
add
I don't
double
agree.
that.
So I'm going to keep working on it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Or triple it,
Because Viking coffee needs to be
quadruple
a
it if
fucking
you're-
thing.
I mean,
depending on what your will is.
Honey based.
yeah, my
put
will
honey
is
in my
4.
coffee.
So, and I have 3 entropy already because
Okay.
I did find that.
Oh, okay, right.
3 out of
It's a
8.
magical.
And I can double this for 2. Yeah, let's push because I'm scared of the Mr. Man.
It doesn't go badly.
I know.
And,
It's gonna be all good.
and
fine.
you- ones are entropy.
Okay.
And 5s and 6s are success.
Wait.
There's 1, and then 6, 5, 5.
Another 5.
Perfect.
So you need 2 successes to do it once.
Cool. I got 6 successes.
So
of
so
entropy.
one person is protected for 2 successes.
Okay.
And then you've got So you have 4 additional. So you can protect
Okay.
up to 4 more people.
I would protect. Up to 4.
Yes.
In addition to,
In
then
addition to-
they're all protected except for me, because
Okay.
I'm praying for the protection of my friend and the 2 priests. I probably I mean, I'm hoping they're good at their job, so I didn't say poor John Farmer, please
Right.
protect him.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck
in
that
this
guy.
particular instance. So okay, cool.
Nice.
Okay,
Good spell.
yeah,
Yay.
nice, ugly orange dice.
So you all
ugly,
basically
they're
add an additional DR4 to damage reduction for the
Nice.
duration of the spell,
Orange pumpkin dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
which is 2d6 rounds.
I'm committing to my dumb joke.
That's awesome.
Katiba is laying on the ground right now. Which is. This is a
Do
bad
they get to
idea and I should
roll
go home.
the D4?
The 2d6?
Oh, I thought it was 1D4 worth of additional.
No, you just get 4.
Oh,
Damage reduction
cool.
of 4.
Nice.
A DR4.
Cool.
That's very good.
Sweet.
That was a good spell.
Cool beans. Yeah.
Continue sharpening axe.
Okay.
Excellent.
I don't know how to sharpen an axe.
You just kind of, just move both your hands this way.
Yeah, you probably have the stone in your hand. That's
what you're doing.
Yeah, that.
Feels fine.
The possessed gentleman, farmer dude, looks like he successfully completely dislocated his shoulder and his arm is free and he grabs onto one of the priests.
Oh.
We forgot our mots again.
Oh, yeah. We should do that. That might be important.
I don't
You
think
remember
I
how
wrote,
many you have?
I super didn't. I was probably out.
My paper says 1.
I have 4.
I have 2.
Oh, I have 3. I have little tally marks in the corner. Thank you.
Dos.
And yeah, his basically his arm is free, but the other arm is dangling uselessly.
Okay.
And he grabs onto one of the priests and like hurls him across the room. You can't really see. You don't have a good picture of what's going on inside there. Probably threw him into the other priest.
I'm going to run in.
Can we can I have a conversation with this dude in Latin? I have conversation as a stat.
Sure, of course.
Cool.
Talk to hold
Just
on.
in Latin. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on? You seem upset.
Buddy.
Hold on a second.
Which takes 45 minutes because you have to conjugate everything. Ego,
Yeah.
delta says
Jam today, jam yesterday, and jam tomorrow, but never jam today. That's it's a Latin thing. It's also a through the looking glass thing because it was a Latin joke.
And the only one I really know is The Watchman. Ego ipse custo custodes.
Okay, yeah, you know what the fuck that. Sweet. Fuck. I hate tutoring Latin. I'm bored and hate this.
What's sandwich?
Sandwich?
There's some tuna fish, there's some ham, and there's some
Really?
there's some turkey, I think.
It's like
Uh,
pale, friendly
I was going
person.
to try to
spell
rebuild this one.
yeah.
I'll
You
just
can rebuild it.
that.
You have
I
the
can
technology.
rebuild it.
Nice. Fingies.
$6 million
Technology.
sandwich. Yeah.
Cool. I yell, hey, buddy, you seem pretty upset.
There's no mustard or anything, sorry.
No, I don't.
You good? In Latin.
Okay.
And it does take like a minute and a half.
No, it doesn't take that long.
Salve.
What is your native tongue?
My native tongue is Arabic.
Send this to you on Slack.
Cool.
Because I actually understood what she said when she said it.
Yeah.
Right. EDD. Come on. Load faster.
She has not moved to stand. She's doing this from the ground. So, Like, is kind of laying and making eye contact from the ground. Just ground to ground. So,
Hey.
you're having a bad day, too.
Okay, I just sent you a Slack.
Gracias. Rock.
And this is not like a compulsion or anything like that. This is just the conversation you're having.
Noise. My phone is
So what are you guys doing?
updating.
I ran to the
Towards the
Tusk
house?
priest in the house.
So you're running towards the house. What are you guys doing?
I'm just going to get a couple arrows out and sort of dribble some oil on them and get ready for a flaming arrow moment. I'm going to look over at the 2 Swiss guards while I'm doing this.
There's 4.
4. Are you 4 milkmaids just going to sit here?
Oh, they're already turned around and heading in.
They're heading in?
Yes.
Okay. If they're running in, I'll probably start slowly wandering over.
You just hear laughter from the ground as you step over me.
I'll just look at you, because I probably heard you talking. I'm like, you making friends?
Honestly, hey, look up to you. Honestly, maybe.
Okay, tell me if I shouldn't kill it.
Oh, what did you
Honestly,
say
maybe.
in Latin? Duh. 'Cause
Oh, hey, buddy.
Speaks Latin.
You seem to be having a bad day.
Okay.
You good? And then whatever he responded with has got her cracking the fuck up.
Did he
right now.
respond in Latin though?
No, he
Or
did not.
He did not. So it's
Yeah.
cool.
No.
I don't know that then.
And she like slowly starts pushing herself up to sitting and looks like she's contemplating something.
Wow.
Hops another like noseblood bleed.
I hope you're not possessed, because that would be sad.
All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Cool.
Everyone roll reaction. I just need to know who the highest number is.
Okay.
I bet it's not going to be me.
And you're
And we're
adding,
adding
you're adding the numbers together. You're not looking for
All of
10.
them? 7.
Alric has a 10.
14.
14,
Wow.
Hey.
I can't match.
Ooh.
At the
15.
15. 15's barking. Oh, hold on. Let me do the.
Barton.
Let me do the movie.
Look.
Yeah, 15's barking. So, and that's odd. So I think does it say on that sheet which direction you go? I don't remember. Yeah.
actually have a-
So it's odd. We go to the right. So it's going to start with Samantha,
Okay.
then go to Gina, and it's going to go this way around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you hold an action to let someone else go?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
So you're probably, if you were to run, you're probably 2 turns away from inside the farmhouse,
The hut.
the hovel.
Yeah.
And there, I mean, the four guardsmen are currently heading in. The first one is just passing the threshold right now.
Yeah, I think because of my conversation with Ulrich, I'm like, yeah, I guess we should let them have a turn at it. Mm-hmm. And then when this goes badly, I'll chop its head off. So she kind of is gonna like take her time getting in there to give it a chance to get like battle these guards. So if that means I hold my action, that's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
That's eventually what I'm going to say on my turn.
All right. Gina?
I'm still trying to get to the priest that got tossed.
You're probably behind the guards because as soon as priests
Yeah.
start flying, they start rushing in.
Okay, cool.
So you're I'll say you're directly behind them.
Excellent.
The guards are inside. Let me check one thing real quick because this is important.
Wasn't Fortran like a programming language?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
from
all
the-
I can think of is the name of this place.
From
It like switched from Fortnite to that, and I'm like, that's still not right.
from the last millennium.
Yeah, it is.
Some of the fantasy books I read, the names are so complicated, I never bothered to get them right.
Yeah.
And I tried for a while. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sound this out. And it eventually just turns into Fortran.
Yeah.
Or just
Remember
after a
whatever
while.
you remember.
Yeah. Whatever it takes. I know who they are.
Yeah.
The priests seem to be fighting amongst each other. Oh, not the priests, the guards.
Oh, okay.
Like they come in, their swords or spears are out. They go inside. You can't really see what's happening because they're kind of gathered around this guy. But all of a sudden, one of them takes a spear and eviscerates one of his companions.
Sweet. I respond to it. I like pull myself up to like sitting, and kind of watch as this happens, and I respond in Arabic. He knows what I said already, and then just continue laughing, and just kind of politely wait to see how this resolves before I make a move. And that's my entire turn.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'm going to look at her and look at Hild and chuckle and say, "It's as good a day to die as any."
Disagree. I'd rather not.
There have been worse.
They truly don't know how. In Iceland or in Norwegian, they truly don't know how to deal with a Draugr or an African.
No.
She just shakes her head. She doesn't know what you're saying. It's just, he's probably right.
So I'm going to get my bow out. I've got arrows notched and ready to go. I'm going to wait. Basically, I'm going to forfeit my turn till the next one.
Okay, you hold.
No, because I don't think I'm going to be doing anything at all. What I'm going to wait to have happen is when this thing tears them all apart and it comes out.
Okay.
We're going to wait for it to leave the hovel. She can't swing her axe inside the hovel very well. I've got arrows.
Right.
Clearly, when it's on its way out, it's now a danger to everybody. So I'm just going to wait until that happens, if that happens.
Okay.
Thank you. There we go.
It's back to you.
Okay.
They're fighting. One of the guards is down.
Just one. Okay.
It looks like one of them is squaring off against the other two.
Okay.
Is it the one that eviscerated another one?
Yes.
What is
Okay.
the possessed guy doing?
You can't really see him. Give me a perception roll. You can add whatever
She's not very perceptive.
whatever combat skill you have to it.
Melee?
Sure.
Okay. That's better.
All the dice.
Because you're kind of seeing what's going on in a fight. So
I do have detail acuity. I forget what that does.
that you can spend that twice per turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck. Oh, that
and then you
makes
can also
sense.
spend a mot after that to do that, and that adds 3 dice.
Except we had to
But you
spend
get to
2
do
of
it
our
twice
points being
per
mages.
session
Per
for
session.
free.
Dope.
Okay. Let's do it once here.
Okay.
So
Oh, my attack is
Not per
3.
game, per
Per
session.
session. No, per
per
session.
session.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know what this.
You can always
guy is doing.
spend a mot to do it again.
Okay.
I see a lot of 5s and 6s.
I do.
Hell yes.
4 successes.
I
She
see one.
is a
One.
warrior.
Does the one cancel out?
Nope.
Okay. 4 successes. then.
4. Okay. He's laying on the ground and his head is missing.
His head is missing.
Yes. It looks like it's been cut off by someone. Because they rushed in, you couldn't see him for a little bit, and then all hell kind of broke loose.
Oh.
And so now, like, between the legs of the guys that are now fighting, you can see that he's there and his head is
His
not.
head is missing.
Is it like the thing?
This is
with
the
it's
Farmer
got
John guy. that
No,
was
no, he's
possessed.
out
I know,
on
I
the
got
ground,
it.
lifeless, dead.
It's my favorite
Okay,
part of
not,
that movie.
the body nor the head are moving.
No.
And are separated.
This is
Yes.
the possessed.
Well, maybe a little twitch because they do that.
Okay.
This is the possessed guy.
Got it. Cool beans.
Okay.
So I thought.
Well, chopping his head off doesn't seem to have fixed the situation, and that's what I was gonna do.
The spirit has moved. The demon has moved.
I can see that. I'm gonna take one of my throwing axes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And is the guard that is fighting other people right or left-handed?
Oh, no, this is the Middle Ages. Everyone's right-handed.
Yeah.
They're either just clumsy at it or they're not.
Okay,
That's fair.
I'm gonna throw an axe at his weapon hand.
Okay.
Or arm, generally. Just
Yeah, he has a sword, so he has a sword on.
okay.
All right.
Throwing.
That's a called shot.
Nice.
Can I
stress
see the
testing the
rule book
system.
real quick?
Yeah, which one?
Called
This one?
shot is a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's there.
So I use throwing and agility? Question mark.
Throwing and melee attack.
Oh, okay, and melee. Okay.
You want that one anyway.
My agility is actually slightly higher, but that's
Really?
okay.
Nice.
Let me fine.
When you're painted blue, naked, slaying with no armor, you want to be able to dodge those bullets.
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly.
Under armor.
All right, so you will need to target a weapon, hand or arm, increase the TN to the target by 2. So you will need 4 successes.
You got this.
I have to get all successes.
Yes. Now, if you have any mutts, you can always spend them 1 for 1, unless you have a talent that would increase.
Talents?
No, that's a problem. Overconfident.
But it's in keeping in character. You would totally do it then.
Yeah.
I could totally cut his arm off.
Dual wield, that doesn't help. No. Yeah, all I've got is throwing and melee. Okay. Let's see what happens. I believe in you.
And the success is a 4 or higher?
5 or 6. 5 or 6 is a success.
You got this. Roll so good. Super
awesome.
good.
Nope.
None.
None.
Hold on a second.
Well, maybe I'll hit something else.
Yeah. That's fun. As long as you get blood, you're good, I think.
Aren't those good?
You're so good.
I know, right?
I'm going to want some now that I just moved up.
No,
So
don't worry.
tiny. That ranch.
I'm a big fan of almonds as a snackage because
Yep.
they're kind of
Yeah.
low in stuff, and I really like the smoked
Protein.
ones, but these are cheaper.
Really?
Nice.
They're so good.
It's very easy to smoke and toast your own almonds. Just saying.
I
All
just
right.
have a hard time keeping them lit.
They keep falling out of the pipe.
That's very good. That's very good.
All right. The axe kind of goes right past him and poof, into the wattle and daub behind him.
Okay, I know where it is.
Do you remember the cartoon in the DM's guide? It says the barbarian in the corner wants another ale.
Oh yeah.
It's like there's an axe, like the barbarian in the corner wants another ale.
Nice.
I'm gonna yell to Ulrich. I don't know where you are exactly.
We're within
Okay.
10 feet of each other.
Well, it is in the guard now. The possessed guy is no longer possessed. His head is missing. I think we'll need fire.
Cleanse with fire.
Yeah.
Get to the priest.
Yes. One of them is hurt pretty bad. The other one is tending to him.
How can I help fathers?
We need to get him out of here.
I'll help.
Okay. So you're helping him.
Yep.
Him out. And you can see they're like right there.
Yeah.
The guards, and they're fighting them.
I'm going to keep my eye open because I don't want them to slash at these guys when we go past. But I'll help get them out of the building. That's a lot.
It's very
of dice
good.
there,
For
too.
those of you
No,
not
damage is
watching,
it's always a lot of
he's
damage.
just rolling lots of dice.
He the one with the sword that you took
Yeah.
you threw, he plunges his sword into one of the other two guards, like right below the sternum and up,
Nice.
and it kind of comes out
Ooh.
back here.
Ale.
Blech.
Yeah.
I'm like, good shot.
Good death. The guy had skills.
Sweet. She stands up and did you say what you said in Icelandic or French?
Probably French, because I want you
Yeah.
to know also.
Cool. So then she looks over at the guy killing stuff and then continues talking in Arabic. And keeps laughing, I don't know, man. I'm having a bit of... And, looks over you guys, after she says that, she's like, I'm having a bit of a day. This is really all I've got to offer.
Okay.
What am I going to do? Cast a spell?
You can.
I
It's
could.
just if you get any entropy at all, it's another
I don't
roll,
know, but
and it
I-
will be worse, possibly worse than the
Exactly.
last
I
one.
feel like if you're laughing, though, and you're saying those things, it's going to kind of seem
Oh, yeah, it
like
should seem
you're
real bad.
totally possessed.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You said it earlier, and I was like, I'm not going to back down from that idea.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, crap.
Because she's kind of just, walking calmly
seeing
into
people
the room
get
now.
eviscerated or, the spear through the, it's just like...
To be fair, it's the Middle Ages. That happened all the time. People got crushed between
don't
horses
know
and
that
rocks
it
and
was a-
farming accidents.
It was a ha-ha tee-hee thing, though. I mean, when you went to go see someone
It's
beheaded, hell
gallows
yeah.
humor level
Then you
laughter.
brought your,
She's
this
not
is
like- yeah.
pretty, yeah.
Death was commonplace. I mean, it's something.
I'm not
it's something
saying
I
it
actually was
wasn't.
researching not too long ago. And it's like in our modern perception, we're horrified, but people like drop dead in the middle of the streets, and people stepped around them. It
No,
just
I get
happened.
that. I get that. I don't think it's the Grand
you're good.
Guignol is like 400 years later.
Your instincts here are totally correct.
Okay.
Like, this isn't a great conversation. I'm glad to not be having it out loud. Like,
Cool.
I'm having a very bad day and feel very
Yeah, and
close
I'm mostly
to,
saying what
what's
my
that word?
character would
Death.
be thinking.
I would like to avoid that if I could.
Oh,
Look,
hell
there's
yeah.
a guy that just survived having his head chopped off. We're having a conversation.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just kind of calmly standing outside the door.
Have you've
looking
gotten
in.
up now?
Yeah, I'm standing all the way up and like peeking in the door and like watching this happen.
You're probably like next to me because I'm right.
Yeah, totally.
Right outside the door,
I'm
waiting
like
for it to
looking
come out.
around your like beautiful tricep. Just,
She's ripped.
yeah,
Definition.
yeah, just
Totally.
like prison yoked. It's very nice. Just poof around your arm, looking in and babbling in Arabic.
Whose turn is it?
Mine just
cool.
finished.
Okay. Then is it Strips or is it the Peeps?
I think he's responding.
Okay.
She had all.
Got it.
She had all the initiative ever. And
Yeah.
I think I had the second initiative ever. So.
I had second, but we always just go highest and then it goes in
If
rotation.
it's,
Yeah.
you just go by whoever's
All right.
whoever's
Next.
the-
So then it's you're next.
No,
Sorry.
you are because
very end of my turn. I want to whisper into
going this
your
way.
ear.
Okay.
Okay,
It's not Faye.
so kill then.
Probably.
Okay.
Cool. And then yeah.
I'm going to shoot a flaming arrow into the house, into the thatch roof.
Okay, all right.
Do I want to do it on the outside? No, I want to do it on the inside. I'm going to drive what's in out.
Okay,
So, like on the back wall, because the roof comes down, I want to.
sure.
Yeah?
Make
You're
that-
inside, right?
Nope. Standing outside.
So you and I are the only ones inside.
Nope,
not
She's
inside.
not
Not
inside.
inside. They're waiting. They're waiting for them to get past the beach.
Actually, I responded to you like, kill it or I'm gonna make a deal.
You're the only one inside. The rest of us are sitting outside.
Oh, I thought she was in melee
This
with
does good
somebody.
for me either
okay.
way.
No,
Okay.
I threw an X from the outside.
Gotcha.
You're the
I have
only
two
one.
Cool beans. No, that's cool.
So make your roll.
cool,
you only
cool,
need
cool.
one success.
Yeah, I
so it's
misunderstood. You're
So range attack roll?
your ranged plus your bow skill or whatever the.
Archery?
Sure.
3.
shit.
Plus your range.
I keep forgetting there's people who have like high stats and things.
Oh, I know.
5s and 6s.
One of them didn't land on the thing and they should have to re-roll it. I'm sorry. I tried to help.
That's only a roll in one
Or
game.
should you have to reroll all of them? That is a non-stork roll.
4 successes.
Okay, not a problem.
Good job, buddy. You never seem happy about your successes. I was like, good job.
Have you met me?
That's because every success he has is robbing future stork.
He doesn't want to get too coffee.
That's very
Yeah, you
good.
can't get too cocky. Because I know full well that when it really matters, just shooting an arrow in that's going to take a while to catch that building on fire, is it really? But when I need to save your ass, it's going to be just like this. It's going to be all ones.
Right?
No, you used a bunch of good
You
ones.
just robbed future stork of more success.
Prove a point. This is stork hubris, and I don't like it.
Don't you start. You just blew up all your points, too, just to
I
prove a
did.
point.
I did.
On a prank.
Don't worry.
I'm a prank.
I'm about to fix it.
Okay?
All right, there's an oil lamp inside there, and it knocks it over as it hits the thing. Extra success.
Sweet.
Okay.
And I gather this is going to take a little while to fully engulf the building.
Yes.
But a fire has started.
Yeah, and the oil lamp splashed, so there's a big swath of
I
fire.
almost said I'm going to pull a Claire.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
Yeah.
That's not just a Claire. That's NEPC.
Yeah, it is.
At some point.
Well, in this case, it's justified. I really try not to light things on fire, but
Right.
I don't have any magic weapons. I don't have any silver. I don't really know, but I know fire.
Nothing likes fire except fire elementals.
Right.
And salamanders.
Yeah.
God help us.
I like fire. Oh, is it my turn?
Your turn.
Is it coming out of the house yet?
Well, it's just happened. It probably will. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to come out of the house.
Okay, so you're holding.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
hold.
Sweet.
Gina?
I'm trying to get out with priests, right?
Oh yeah, you've got him out of the house, and you can either continue to help him drag him, or you can do something else if you want.
Okay.
You're clear of the house. Obviously, if it collapses from the fire, they need to be farther. But that's going to take some time.
I have holy water.
Okay.
But I'm going to spend a turn actually pouring it into something that is a little more like a Middle Ages balloon. So I don't know what that would be. If I have like a
sheep's
thin
bladder.
Water skins.
You probably have water.
Yeah,
skins,
but that's not
Mike's
going to be
off.
that.
Mike's off.
I want something that's
Not yours. Store.
Okay, cool. Something that I possibly would have if I have little bags and stuff that I carry all this stuff in, because she's going to be kind
probably
of
like a little
ready
leather
to.
sack or something. Sure.
Okay, so she's going to pour it in that. That'd probably take my turn.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You guys should not have let this train get back to me. I was hoping things would be different. By
I'm so
the time
sorry.
This happens.
It'll
Oh,
be
and now he's walking
interesting.
towards me. Cool.
Oh, the thing. The thing.
Yeah, I was like, I hope this resolves before I get there.
In the girl gang pin.
Yeah, right.
The swordsman who's been killing his fellow guards takes a swing at the last of them, but he misses, and the guard comes running out, and he shouts, "Keep away, or it will possess you."
Cool. I step forward and say to it,
Oh, cool.
and I'll say this one out loud so the audience knows, and I just say in Arabic while laughing, like, you probably don't want to possess me. I'm pretty sure I'm about to die. But hey,
It'll be short-lived.
yeah, this is not the body strat you want. But you were saying,
If she tries to step are you trying to step into the house?
yeah,
Okay,
Oh,
I'm in your
fantastic.
way.
yeah, that's fair. As I try
Yeah.
to like slowly eke around you, you could just be like,
You try to get around me, and I'm just gonna like.
Just elbow.
and just like not to hurt you,
yeah, for
but
sure.
just like push you as far like
Cool.
away. Like
You're
no,
built like an NFL player. I saw that picture.
And you've got one hit point left,
Yeah.
so that probably would knock you on your ass.
yeah, sweet.
it's just like nope.
And I just make eye contact with it and just shrug. I'm trying to come inside. It's not really the option. I apologize. She seems nonchalant about both sides of this. Like, can't get in. It's fine. Attack it
tried.
or whatever. I tried.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to light another arrow and shoot it at the figure that's striding out of the burning building.
Which one? There's one priest there's one guard that came out and said,
Not that
"Stay
one.
away from him."
Yeah, not that one.
The
Clearly
one behind him.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You have a clear shot. You can take a shot at him.
Can I?
Take
All
the shot.
I'm going to take the shot. So ranged attack plus archery, which is...
Yep.
Oh, wait, I have a roller thing. Should use that. Wow. Let's see here. I got one success and one fail.
Well, you don't need to count ones unless there's no
So
success.
just one success.
So that will miss because you need two in this.
Bloody.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh man, maybe I like jostled you as I got knocked on my ass. I probably like hit you in the leg. And
To be fair, I'm trying to not hurt Hild.
Yeah.
And it's a trickier shot than you would think.
He'll die.
Sure.
Hail day. Why
Hild.
don't you love me?
Is this door the only entrance/exit I can see to this building?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of door is it?
It's like the typical wooden door. It's kind of shittily built.
Shittily built wooden door.
Yeah, it's like the planks sort of
What kind of-
lashed.
Like Rogue's Reef.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the door that before Mudge ruined it.
Okay. What
Because it
kind
was
of
shittily built.
Yeah.
closure does it have?
Like a little wrought iron latch,
Latch thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so not like a.
like a gate.
Okay. Does it open out or in?
Nice.
Probably out.
It's out. Okay. I would like to close the door.
Okay.
And put something heavy in front of it. Maybe that stump I was sitting on.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
Like you do.
You could. How about this? Kicking the door. You don't have to do anything to kick the door shut. That's easy. But you can wedge your axe, sort of, as where the door jamb is, sort of like between where the door
Oh,
touched
yeah.
to
the door frame.
into the door frame. That would probably be about the quickest way for you to block the door from open.
Okay, that's my only current axe, though, 'cause my other one is in the house.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll go get it for you. Just let me through.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I guess I'll have to find something else to smash people in the face with.
Just give me a. You only need one success because you're not.
I could buy you time to get the stomp roll over there.
Yeah.
So your melee attack plus your weapon skill, you just need one success
Okay.
because the door frame is not trying to avoid getting hit.
Wait. Melee plus weapon skill? Mm-hmm. What's my weapon skill?
It's the melee. Yeah.
Oh. Huh?
You got throwing. You have. Oh, you're missing it. Oh no, melee one-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you have it at 3. So
3
you get
plus
to do,
your plus the melee attack.
plus your melee attack, which is
Is my strength.
strength
Okay.
plus agility
It's strength plus agility divided by 2.
divided by
Correct.
2. Yeah.
It's
Yep.
written- I think-
Exactly.
No,
so
I
you get to roll
understand.
6.
It's written down here. Yeah.
No, she's got it.
Okay.
I got it. It says
got
melee
it.
attack, and you said weapon attack, and my brain is head.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yay.
Want specifics?
This is your last axe for now.
Damn.
Ooh.
Get it,
Get
girl.
3
I see good.
successes.
3. Okay, it's
Yeah.
wedged in there, good and tight.
Okay. Then, yes, I will do that, and then set about heaving the stump so I can get the
Okay.
axe back.
All right.
Very nice.
Nice.
Well played.
Okay.
I'm going to try because I'm in the doorway, so now I'm stuck inside.
You guys had cleared.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
She
just
wouldn't have
outside.
pinned you inside.
No, you brought the priest
No, I wouldn't have
outside.
wanted, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you guys left. She shut the door and locked it. So you guys are basically standing on the threshold. Of
No,
the
I thought I
smoking
handed them. I guess I just pictured at the doorway handing them off and not leaving.
No, you. Well, there's no one to hand them off to.
Yeah.
No, the 2 priests took, or the priest took the other one, and I
You were
quit.
helping them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you got out. You were.
Yeah,
walked
no,
outside.
I in my head I was helping them to the doorway because you said you could continue or you could let go, and I said I let go, so I thought I was inside.
Unless you have something to.
Unless you want to be inside.
If you want
Well,
to
I
be
want
inside, you
to.
can.
I want to throw my thing, but it sounds like there's we're like the Keystone Cops or Scooby Doo peeking around through an axe hole in the door.
Right.
That's not inaccurate.
It's
Yeah.
It's a shitty door. I mean, it's like just planks of wood that are like lashed.
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to get to throw the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Throw the thing.
Yeah, but I didn't know if I could do that through like a bunch of us. I'm gonna throw the thing.
Okay. What are you gonna
Okay,
throw?
ranged and throwing, which I have.
Oh, your little
Her
My
holy
little-
water.
yeah.
little bag of
Her
fun.
holy water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Her holy water balloon.
Demon be gone. I want to, but I only get to roll 4 dice,
It's a
because that's all I
holy
have.
hand grenade.
Count to 3.
And I have 0 and throw, so I get to do 5s and 6s. I just
Yep.
don't add any. Okay.
Rocking the system. So Gina.
Yeah.
It's all I could do though with being a mage. I have most of my skills at 0, so when we do redo, I'll
If
probably
you
have.
if you go through the new
Yeah.
magic book, a
Yeah.
lot of them have been consolidated.
Yeah,
I'll have
which that'll
roughly
help.
Very
4.6
D&D.
billion
All
questions
you
for
had
you
was
at
a
the time,
dagger,
but
and the rest of the
I
stuff
should
was in
retool this.
spells.
I think
Yeah.
that's why. I was like,
Okay, I'm scared.
I like how
You,
this is
you could
going.
wait until it actually
No, I
leaves.
totally want to do it.
Okay.
I got 2 successes.
Wow.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. All right.
So I want to take a setback because I'm on a mot,
Does he need one?
which is how that works, right? Because I don't have a setback because I got 2 successes.
Right. Yes.
So no, I just,
Is it 1
I
or
want-
2?
You get. I think for setback you get 1. 1.
Okay.
Yeah. If I would have taken a failure or raised the stakes, which I was too chicken to do because 4 dice. Cool. But I'm gonna throw my little Molotov cocktail of holy water
Okay.
at it and say, "Demon, be gone." And then I have a little teeny tiny setback, too.
And give me a will.
Okay.
You
I
have
think 4.
unshakable faith or true
I
faith
do.
or something. Okay.
Yep.
So give me a will roll plus 3 dice.
Let's do that. High or low? We've learned
You're
to
counting
ask.
successes.
Okay. I got 2, and I got a lot of other scary shit, but I got 2
But
successes.
it's okay, you're good.
Yeah. Because
This is not a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but otherwise, if it was, holy crap.
Yep.
Only if it
Yep.
was improvised. You're fine.
Oh, improvised.
Yeah, improvised spells make entry
That's
go
the
up.
1 and 2.
Yes.
The 1s and 2s.
Otherwise, just the one.
Yeah. And then there's something if you like
Flippin'
use things you
hell.
don't know. That goes up like 3s and 4s.
Yikes.
It gets pretty bonkers where you're like,
Yeah, I'm excited to read the new.
yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Hyped.
Which one you in?
No, not this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's the new one that I'm playtesting right
Cool.
now.
Oops. Sorry for bonkers noise. My shirt.
Oh.
So I don't
was
actually know
asking.
that reference.
What?
Hercules Mulligan.
Brah, brah.
am
I'm Hercules
Mulligan
Mulligan.
up and in
then
loving it.
coming
Yes, I
in-
heard your mother
Oh,
say,
yeah,
come
I'm
again.
again.
Hey, welcome your daughters and horses. Of
Still
course,
not-
it's hard
still
to
not-
have
Hamilton.
force over force. That's the corsets.
What, Hamilton? Okay.
Get passing on the through, son.
To the revolution. Yeah. I love Hamilton.
I know.
Hamilton. I should have come to my reception. There's a lot of Hamilton karaoke.
Okay.
And then Wicked karaoke.
I love it.
The
by
thing,
Ryan.
you get another bellow out of the thing. But now, instead of coming out of the whoever it was coming out before, it's now coming out of the guard. But you get another one of those bellows.
Right.
Not the same guard. The one that's...
The one that's locked inside.
Yeah, okay. And did he react at all to the...
Hard to tell. It's on
Okay.
fire in there.
Okay.
But it definitely hit him.
Okay.
You know it hit him.
Nice.
And he's screaming, so...
Perhaps your flames are working.
Kill it with fire.
Get
Fire and holy
away
water.
from the building. I'm going to notch another fire arrow.
Right.
Holy water.
I am on the.
Holy water
I'm
for the win.
laying flat on my back, like I skidded.
Now where-
I'm laying down now.
Now, where is everyone?
I'm outside the door on the ground.
Oh, because you were just like...
You,
Oh,
you
yeah,
she knocked me
Trying
on
to
the
push
ground.
Knocked
you.
you down.
Yeah.
I've stepped over her and gone to retrieve the stump.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going back to get the stump.
Yeah.
Right.
Left axe. Go
At
get
the-
Where are you?
At the door.
So you're closest.
Yeah. Because you're behind
Who's next
me.
closest? That would
I'm
be
way
you,
behind.
huh?
I'm like
you're
10,
way-
15 feet
I guess
behind.
no one is way closest.
Make a
Just me.
make a will roll.
Cool.
No, you're not a tasty morsel.
Oh.
Your will isn't weak. yet. The
Wow.
fire mage is.
My will's not weak.
That's the first time.
It probably is.
Really?
Those are bad rolls.
Oh, wait, no, that's a 6.
That's a what? Yeah,
But
I
we
don't
need
know.
two.
I don't know what I was supposed to do.
You're looking for successes.
Okay,
One
can I add a
success.
mont to do one more die?
You're supposed to do that before.
I know,
but
I forgot.
I'll let you do it.
I didn't know what we were doing. I'm sorry. Nope.
Oh, do it again.
went
It's
out
I
out.
didn't see it. I couldn't
Oh,
see
you
it
didn't
because it
land on
was
the
so
thing?
far away.
It was out.
You
Yay!
got two?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
I'm being so liberal with that shit show of a roll.
You're kind of you're hearing whispers inside your head, but they are not. But you can't understand what they're saying.
Sweet.
But you're definitely hearing whispers, and it seems like more than one voice.
Nice. I think she says out loud, "You're not going to want to do that. They have very little compunction about killing me." Can
Speaking Arabic. Probably.
no, I'll just say it in
Oh.
French.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just like looking up from the ground and laughing.
Oh.
Can I try? Like, I know I've studied a bunch of like interesting lore while at Al Sahir. Do I know anything about this sweet demon who gave me a name? It's probably not his true name, but like, can I try to do like a research or recall roll?
What do you have?
I have research.
Education plus research.
Yay,
Yeah,
cool.
Make that roll.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna roll good boys. Kimmy, don't fuck me with these dice.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, these are gift dice from Kimmy, and they rolled like shit yesterday, so let's see if they
no.
figured it out.
Well, the
have
first
the
time
same
broken
rose
out,
gold
they got
one.
a
Yep,
just old
that's
training
fine.
period.
Have you?
Dice.
Did you go to the con?
No, I was out of town.
Oh, okay.
One more mock, because I want to roll good.
Okay.
Those are pretty.
Thank you.
I like those. Where'd those
So
come from?
pointy. Die Hard and... Blah. Oh, no, they still roll bad.
They're just
Is that a
pretty.
6?
Yep.
Yeah. That's a 5.
That's a 5. That's not helpful. Okay.
Yep, what'd you get?
Is only a 6 a success?
5s and 6s.
Okay, so 2 successes.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right,
you
that's a
need.
success.
Cool. impossible to read dice.
You do.
the only thing with the
there,
shinies.
you know that there are certain kinds of entities. Some mages entreat with the Fae. Some mages try to entreat with other entities. Some of which are way more dangerous to entreat with than others. Entreating with the Fae, and your mentor is probably like, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's way too complicated. You can't outthink them. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Right?
Yeah.
But when mentioning other kinds of entities, he seemed to get way more serious about not doing it.
Cool.
And typically names that have an AEL at the end of them are either angels or fallen angels. Those existed in Islam as well.
Yeah, they totally do. Like,
Yes.
we have our own, like, exorcism stuff.
Right. And so you would probably recognize, you may not recognize that specific name, but you probably recognize that is an angelic name.
Cool.
So that probably tells you that this is some sort of fallen angel.
Yeah.
Not a demon.
Yeah.
A fallen
Fallen
angel,
angel.
which is a
It's
different
different.
thing.
Demons are fine. Mine's nice and gives me ink. This is
Right.
shitty.
If demons are foot soldiers, fallen angels are generals.
Exactly. Was there anything in, like, the PSA on magical creatures on, like, how to just say no and, like, get it to fuck off?
Stay away from it and fight it with your will,
Cool.
which
fire.
you already did.
All right,
once.
sweet.
What you just did, the will roll I had you make.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. She remains on the ground laughing.
Cool.
That was his turn. So it's not
That was my turn.
Okay.
My turn was that.
Right. Let's see here. House is on fire, right?
And now it's going pretty good now. I mean, the roof is completely, and then parts of it are starting to sort of fall in.
Okay.
And the one guard that's outside, who is now kind of over by the priests, helping drag them farther away, he screams again, says, "You must get away! You must get away!"
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna hold my action, I guess, and say he'll do. Have she got the stump there yet?
She's probably on the way to bringing the stump back.
Get your axe and fall back. And what are you doing?
I'll fall back to.
You can do that on your action, but I want to know what you're doing because otherwise I'm going to come in and grab you.
I mean, if you need a person to grab.
Yeah,
How about the
it's my-
cackling
it's
asshole
my
on the
time.
ground?
Right, and you get
Yeah.
to know what I'm doing on my time.
You know what I'm doing.
But right now, Mr. Hand, it is our time, and I go after Sam.
It's like, look, it's our time.
Oh, she's probably closest because she threw the little thing through the doorway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I've got a bow, and I can't actually grab anything when I have that going on. Yeah,
Well,
so all I can do
always
is bark
sling
orders
the
and hold.
bow
Okay.
fire.
Okay.
Thunk.
All right.
Stump.
It is.
If
It is
you need
stumped.
anything to grab, I will happily volunteer as the one
Yeah.
on the ground who's struggling to get up. That's clearly having a conversation out loud with the
Once
demon.
I've got the axe, I'm gonna grab Katiba's collar with my offhand and just drag her away from
Okay.
the house.
All right.
Probably a good call.
Who did you drag away? Excellent. Cool.
The cackling mage on the
And I was going
ground.
to say that's pretty much what if I feel like I could kind of hear that once I
Yeah.
threw my little thing, I'm out of that zone. And if I hear that out and see you doing that, I would follow away from the house. Yeah. But ask you, are you all right?
She responds in Arabic to the demon, not at you. I like this conversation. It's fun. It's nice. I should text you what I'm saying.
Does she seem...
This isn't that much weirder than usual. I think she seems hurt, though. We should get her someplace she
true.
can rest and heal. This is not good for whatever's happening in the general Vis region, and just gestures wildly to Katiba.
Any more sounds from the burning house?
You do hear some screaming,
Like
rage,
agony?
rage
Okay.
screaming.
Oh, man. Okay. That's me.
What's the other guard doing? The one that made it out. What's the guard? The one that made it out? The one live
He's
guard?
attending to the hurt priest.
Okay. And where are they? Are they moving or are they
They're
still...
oh no, they're on the ground, but they're a ways
Okay.
away. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have an arrow knocked, and I'm going to be watching the doorway. And Everything else is just sort of secondary. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Pats you on the head.
She like looks up halfway. Like, this is fine.
There's no deals.
Right now, you're like that little dog, and this is fine.
Yeah.
Fire everywhere.
I'm fine. This is fine.
So you guys are at least as far away as the priest?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Eventually the screaming stops. It gets extremely loud. And then at some point there you sort of feel like a very like basso profundo thrum. Like a and the fire is burning and you're not hearing anything coming from inside there anymore.
Okay.
Is it just them that heard it, or did we all hear it?
You all heard it.
and felt it.
Yes.
That was crazy.
After that happens, she like stands up and like dusts herself off. That was fun. Hey guys.
Fun.
Yeah, we're fine.
Cleansing with fire seems to have worked.
It always does.
They were not all fine.
It only goes badly when you try to put fire
And
out.
3 escaped.
There's one
One
soldier.
escaped, I mean.
One-
Yeah.
one- there's
but there
one-
were 4 to begin
There were
with?
4 total. There's one soldier and the 2 priests. The one priest, the one who was more hurt is conscious. It's the older of the 2.
There are 4 dead.
I thought it would be all of them.
I thought it would be all of us.
It's
I
funny, I
did-
just watched the 13th Ward again, just because it was on.
Yeah.
And the Vikings are all nonchalant, like, oh, Svelig, that's a shame. He was a good, we're going to miss his axe.
Oh, true.
Right. And they just move on. They're like, don't you care? And they're like,
Oh, now I need another axe.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
get you some axes while we're in town.
And it's probably too hot in there. It's going to mess with the
I'm sure you
tempo.
have millions
Yeah.
of asses and Sues. Asses
Such
and Sues. And the other one, Deneri, something.
I got a few.
Cool.
I would love.
I did, too, think that we would none survive. So that was good.
well, I think it's probably safe that we can go back to town. The only thing that's a concern
still
is
in town.
that
We've been in
this
town.
is going to burn down and the villagers are going to come here, but I think it'll be all right if they want to put the fire out.
They'll figure it out. They'll just knock down the building, make it fire
Is
faster.
it particularly near any other buildings?
Oh no, it's out in the middle of a field of
Burn
Sweet.
itself out.
rutabagas.
Fuck rutabagas. I don't even know what that is. It's like a turnip. Fuck
They're
turnips.
good in
It's like a
pasties.
big turnip.
Yeah.
They're good in
I would
pasties.
love to get back to the nap that I should have never left.
That reminds me, have you got your shit together?
Yeah, I know
Because
more
if you
than
keep this shit up,
what shit.
lying on the ground laughing like a maniac,
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
fair. That you're not wrong.
It was.
What was I
frightening.
gonna do?
What
I'm
was
having
happening?
a bad day. All I have is my words at this point. I'm basically 80% paper. If I'd walked in the room, you would have set me on fire.
That's why I pushed you.
Yeah, thank you.
What was happening?
Oh, I learned his name.
We spoke to him.
Yeah, you saw me talking to him. And she starts laughing just like that again.
What was his name?
Oh, no, it's cool. I got it.
He's gone. We don't need his name.
Oh, he's not gone.
No.
He'll be back.
Away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know how to
not
get him
gone.
if we need him.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
He told you?
It isn't Loki, is it?
No.
Okay, good.
He's of a very Christian bent.
Beelzebub?
No.
Azazel.
No.
She starts
I
listing.
was like doing that on the whole walk.
because there are hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Behemoth.
No.
Yeah.
These are all good guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah. I collect names.
If as long as it's not Loki, I don't care.
Isn't that Loki?
I don't know.
Maybe every once in a while you're
You
like,
would-
ooh,
you-
who's
you would
that
be-
one?
Yeah, I was like,
You would
Oh,
be
he
thankful.
has another fallen angel of death.
Yeah.
Because there's like a lot of those
Yeah,
ones.
tell me more. What are all these names? Like, I am now a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah,
Like,
and now she's super excited
catch
that
them
you're
all.
like, whoa, here she's asking
Yeah,
questions
this
about
is
the
great.
fallen angels. This
Tell
is
me
awesome.
more. I only heard about and like names
Yeah.
some like really like super obvious ones
Yeah.
that we learned about in like
Yeah.
college.
And you're
I'm like,
yeah.
oh, there's so many more. Hold on, and like pull
Yeah,
out a sheet
there's
of
a
things, starts
lot.
writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Kali.
There's like I don't know. There's like
Goddess of
35
destruction
A
in
names.
India, right?
Stomp on it, yeah.
Kali.
Stomp the soul out of his body. And then when we get back, I'm going to send off a letter, because I'm also a letter sender.
Cool.
I'm sending a letter off to Amir. That's like, I learned an angel's name.
Was Amir your tutor? Or?
Tutor slash
Yeah.
partner. Yeah.
Hey, you and me both.
Yep.
High five.
Yeah. Send the thing off.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
with the actual thing's name.
Okay.
I wrote it down. I'm just not saying it out loud.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, I think I could put it in a circle and summon it. I know you're going to say I shouldn't. But what if I do?
I'm gonna go buy a new axe
Okay.
immediately.
All right.
I'll go with her. I want to talk to her.
I'm immediately in bed.
Now you will sleep.
For 10 hours.
You will unless someone wakes you.
Don't fucking wait. I will kill all of us if you wake me. I will go out like that. I will
She
make a
needs
deal with
sleep.
the angel.
Yeah.
We will all be cleansed with fire. Let me sleep.
You need
And
your
then she just
sleep.
goes to bed.
I'm good.
Yeah, you'll sleep for a number of hours equal to the total number
Yeah,
of HP you took.
cool. See y'all in 10 fucking hours.
It'll be night again.
Yeah, right?
I need to
See you at the
too.
crack of noon tomorrow.
Sleeping.
Okay. Anyone else? Doing anything?
Yeah, I was going to go accompanying her with the shopping with the axes. I want to talk to her about the fact that these people are children. They
Yeah.
have no idea how to deal with these magics. Had this been on, if this had been on our land, this would never have gotten this far.
No.
I'm very concerned that these children are playing with powers beyond their. Did you see? She just lay there laughing.
Well, I think she would have been more used if she hadn't sneezed herself mostly to death.
Again. If that happens again, we should just kill her. She's a hazard to us and everyone around her.
You're not wrong, and you can try.
If she becomes hazardous enough, we can take care
And
of
keep
it.
an eye on her.
Yeah.
I also think these
Show me.
people may or may not understand the depths of the magic that is infecting this world. They're treating it like it's a... what's your name again?
Jean-Marie.
Jean-Marie treats it as everything is amazing, and it's the first time she's ever seen it, and it's... She has no tools to deal with this.
She doesn't think it's magic.
No. And she's not alone. This whole Church of the Carpenter isn't prepared to deal with these things.
No, their understanding is minimal at best.
If a troll gets loose in a town, they would never survive it.
It's a good thing we are here.
Yes. We still need to make contact with our cousins up north at some point and find out what has happened. But from the looks of it, this is not good.
No.
Magic's running amok, and they don't know how to deal with it. They need Norwegian shamans.
They need some help. The orcs seem to know more than these people do.
I am surprised that is true. Yes. I was fully prepared to deal with the orcs as trolls in Ragnarok, and yet they seem to be much more capable of handling these things than we.
Indeed.
Than the rest of them.
They're at least better at fighting.
Clearly. Though,
Well,
you were magnificent.
the bar is low.
I think you laid them out on the bar, didn't you?
Yes. That was,
Very well done.
that was fun.
Ooh, that's a good axe. Did you check the balance on that one?
This one's not bad.
And C.
Okay.
Very cute.
So Stu doesn't have to do shopping.
Yeah.
Right.
His favorite.
But I love
love
shopping. Do I need to spend some of my lots of money for this act?
Yeah.
Drop an ass on that. Just make it rain. Just one coin.
Making it hail.
Hey, strippers need to do laundry too.
It's true.
Yeah, you will be spending a little bit of cash. Let's see.
And then probably have to work on it too. Because it's an axe meant for chopping new wood, not for throwing it
Yeah.
through buildings.
Is it
I'll
really
have
not?
to upgrade it a little.
Handle.
Oh, hell yeah. I can
Yeah.
cast a circle.
Carve a Fenris in the handle or something.
I'm gonna be a Pokemon master. Lots of demons
I'll
and
say like
making them
4 sous.
Forsuit? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a problem when you have a fundamentally
I
curious
forget
person.
which one's which.
all you have to do is say,
Asses
like,
are
I will teach you
are
thing.
like
I'm
pennies.
Pennies. Okay.
Sue are made of silver. They're the next up.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
this.
I got that wrong, don't I?
Asses,
Yeah.
Denari.
and then
Oh,
Sue.
yeah.
Sue are the
Sue is
Sue are the gold ones.
Big
Sue are the
ones,
gold ones.
I still have it as a G,
then asses.
like a dumbass.
So I'm still spending 4 Sue?
Yeah.
Okay.
For Sue? The good ones?
Damn.
Oh, that's almost
Note
that'd
to
be almost
self,
all my
don't
soup.
use your axe.
Make it 2. Make
Okay.
it 2 because this is like a chopping axe.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna like upgrade it.
You
a
probably
little.
need to futz with the handle.
Yeah.
The blade is fine.
Yeah.
But you will need to futz with
Make
the
sure
handle.
it's nice and sharp, and then upgrade the handle.
Right.
A little.
Dope.
Spend some time carving some runes on there.
Okay. So the next morning, 10 hours later, you wake up.
Cool. Yesterday sucked.
Oh, also make a. So all of your minor damage is gone.
Cool.
You took, I believe, 1 serious.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead and make an endurance roll. And if you get a success, that's gone. That's healed too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
I did it.
so you're back to full health.
Cool. Hey guys.
And you have no wounds.
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good. Thank you.
Right.
Cool.
She gets up and is frantically writing in her books. Like, until you guys give me a thing to do. I have so much new intel. And she's drawing out, like, diagrams. I don't know how aware of, like, mage's shit you are, because yours is very prayer, but you see, like, large circles and diagrams being drawn out.
Yeah, because I'm sure she's just kind of
Yeah,
like
for
not
sure.
super, but like, wow,
that's right.
look at all that stuff. You
Lots
like
of,
to
lots
write.
of numbers and circles
Yeah.
and, like, intricate geometries.
Yep.
And I'm like, ooh, maybe you're
Triangles and
friends.
circles and squaring a triangle
Exactly.
and a circle and yeah.
Lots of good trig in there. It's
Yeah.
very good. She's
super
so happy.
cool.
She's like, I get to use a cosine. And it's just in it. It's like, okay, I know what I'm doing while I'm here. I'm supposed to learn, and then at any cost.
Somebody
They've
did.
sent you here to
That's me.
to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Your people. Your awesome.
They sent me to fetch, but I am here to learn. And that's why I'm willing to have dangerous conversations.
You are here looking for someone also? The fetching?
No, and she pulls out the old books like written in
Oh.
England. I'm like, yeah, I had to go get those from. What was it? It was so foggy. London. I don't remember what it was called.
Londinium?
Yeah, there.
That's
It was
far.
cold. It was terrible.
You have traveled very far.
and I have
'Cause
farther
it's like
still to go.
all the way from the Iberian Peninsula to
Yeah. Yeah.
I would love to hear about your travels.
I'm happy to share. Please try not to worry too much about me.
I hear you.
Yeah,
It is going to be difficult.
that's
I
fair.
am not used to. You're so brave,
No.
almost appearing
Foolish.
foolhardy.
Yeah, foolish is
Oh.
a very, that's not a wrong word.
Is all knowledge, the pursuit of all knowledge, worth your life? Like a good death is.
It is.
It
For me,
is.
I won't speak for all of my people, but the
I see.
things I am happy, like, I love writing and words and books, and if my life is traded to increase the knowledge of the rest of the world, then it's worth it.
But are some of these creatures you wish to speak with not more powerful?
Oh no, they all are. That's the only reason I'm talking to them. We hope for the best, and
Would you not hope to balance your pursuit of that knowledge with staying alive to impart that knowledge to others?
I will send what I've learned away back to my college, and if
see.
things go too far, and she looks over at Alaric.
Oh,
He'll
are you all
take-
in the same room together? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I thought we were still shopping.
No, this
No,
is
no,
the
this
next
is the next
morning.
day.
Oh,
Next morning.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
I looks over at our Viking friends. I'm like, they'll take care of it. I have no doubt that they would.
They are fierce.
And brutal. That's why I like them.
But lift my watered mug of ale. Skull!
Morning ale.
Breakfast ale.
It's safer than the water.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it is.
We don't know where this water's been.
I know where it's been. It's
I do not
they
want
wash the skins and flush their toilets in.
Yeah.
Not flush. Dump
I
their
don't
paper
want
pots
you
in.
to do anything against your notions of what your God wants for you. I believe firmly in my God too.
I would not do the best of my, though I have not taken vows, of course.
Yeah, that's why you're out here being fun.
Truth. It is true.
Yeah. All of this to say, I will do my best to not force you to blaspheme, but I'm going to make
Thank you.
some very strong choices.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want some paper? That's like the most valuable
Yes.
thing she can like offer people. Like, you guys like don't have
Yes.
any. There's trees everywhere.
Is it actually paper or is it like vellum, which I think was
Skin.
skin?
Oh, I have vellum.
Like goat
I did
skin,
not
yeah.
offer the vellum.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm offering paper. The
Yeah,
vellum
no,
is for sending back like
Paper is totally
no,
cool.
like I sent back like sheafs of paper about my interaction with both the fey creature and the
Yeah.
angel. Sweet, but yeah, here have some
Yeah.
paper. She hands you paper.
Excellent. Cool.
Friendship.
I look at this.
Is magic.
Yeah, I almost
In the
died. I'm
region,
feeling
I
generous.
guess
Yeah.
we give paper to each other for gifts.
Yeah, it's the 1 week anniversary. It's a paper
Very
anniversary.
strange.
Can't
Do you
eat or
not
drink
wish
that.
to speak with us sometimes?
I know it's very rude.
It is.
I want to start learning it. And she says like
I am
one
too.
word that you've repeated a bunch that she's picked up.
Yeah,
And
we'll
it's
repeat.
just
Try to
children.
phonetically repeat the last. Yeah,
Children.
the last.
she just says children to
Tiny
you, and I was like,
Vikings. What is tiny Vikings?
And he'll just start laughing.
nailed it. Nailed it.
Yeah, phonetically repeat. Perfect. Like children would.
Exactly.
Gotta go to bed.
So what are we doing today?
We should catch up to the orcs if
Yes.
we wish to
Well,
go to the crash.
They had a messenger arrive.
Okay.
Okay.
Early this morning, and
And remember, this was only one night. They were all
Yeah.
safely asleep.
Well,
Yeah.
Right.
Even orcs sleep.
Yeah, they just probably were a little bit ahead of us.
yeah,
they didn't stop here,
stay,
right?
They kind of drove through the town and
Yeah.
made their camp just outside the town.
Yeah.
They know we're not welcome.
Everywhere.
Although they're getting pretty close to their territory here, so
cool.
they're not. They're definitely not. They're definitely seen more often here than they were
Nice.
in.
So they're feeling less guarded.
Yes.
And
But they had. You can see that the orcs rode up on horses in the distance, and then something was done, and then it looks like they're splitting up,
okay.
and then the sage Durach will come to greet you in the morning.
Hail, Dra. How you doing?
The two of my number are going to continue taking the remains of the orc back to my creche, but we have received word that they have found another, and we need to head north.
Same tribe?
It was found by humans, and
The humans
do
are
not
dumb.
know.
Yeah.
Should we accompany them and then go to the
There may
crash?
be another octomage. Perhaps we could figure out how to cook this one.
I agree. Maybe this
Or
one will be made
also,
better.
if there is another portal to their world.
That
I
would
think
be
these
important
I
to
should
know.
try mend the body to heal the yuck part, and then we can eat
Yeah.
it.
I would really like to see this orc civilization.
'Cause
I know the crash
I
would
need
be
to
was-
know
amazing.
Yeah.
what it is they're up to.
What would you have us do, Dora?
They came out of the ground. If this is Ragnarok, I
it is
need
entirely
know.
up to you.
Ah, cool. Well, we're
How
welcome
many-
wherever.
How many?
Of course.
How much time to the body of your new fallen?
Perhaps 2 days away.
And where? How far from the crash?
About the same.
Okay, so it'd be like 4 days instead of 2 days.
Okay. Cool.
It adds 2 days to our journey.
Yeah. We need to find out how these children behave.
Children.
It's the word that they use for.
It
What did you
must
say?
mean
It must mean
This was in
Yeah,
French.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's French. I'm like,
Friends.
I don't know why he said
Friends.
children to me like that. Weird.
friend. It must mean friend. She says children.
I just don't know why I don't know why you said children like that, but I'm sure I said something else.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Hilda's just smirking at you. Real big.
She's savvier than she lets on, but this is funny and fun. So, like, I almost died yesterday for a nothing thing, so, like, let's have a good time. And she tells you the story, like, just so you know, here's what happens. I tried to put his bracer out, and I nearly fucking died.
That is hilarious.
Holy. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Norwegian.
It
Yeah.
was
But
bonkers.
you're like Icelandic, huh?
It may not have been an Icelandic language at that point.
At that point, it's
Yeah.
probably still Norwegian because
Okay.
it was a Norwegian
Barn.
colony. It's just been isolated so long into modern times that
Barn.
it's become its own thing.
Farn?
It's like
Barn.
Barn?
Like Bairn.
Like Bairn.
Go
Oh, Bairn.
figure.
Okay,
but
yeah.
it's barn.
Okay.
Barn.
Yeah.
Fine.
Barn.
We just sound like dogs.
You are barn also. Sorry, I just patted my mic. Thank you.
Nailing it. Yeah. You should hang out with non-Vikings way more often.
Yeah.
We are great.
Yeah.
You know, you should say that to every Viking you meet.
There's more of you.
Oh yes.
The entire north.
All right.
The entire north. Of
So 2 days north. So we're
Okay.
basically going to be. Oh, it's going to be colder. That sucks. We should go. Let's go. Let's do
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
We can do both.
It's fun to
here.
get comfortable.
Put it down here.
Yeah.
Hey,
It
guys.
is too hot here.
It's only 2 days.
It's, I
One
feel,
way.
Going more
I feel
this
it in my bones.
So
How
the
far
crash
south have
was
you
by
guys
the
been?
Armenian.
No, you were
This
you
is
were
it.
in Leon.
basically
were in
started
Leon,
south
and
We
we
basically went
It
about.
gets
You
worse.
got to about here,
Okay.
and now you're
Got
headed
to
that
about
way.
here.
Yeah. Well, it was probably more like over here.
Okay.
Is the crash close to Paris?
No.
Well,
Going north of.
well, the crash. Yeah, the crash
He was
is
saying-
probably in Paris.
I made a dot and then you
Okay,
changed
cool.
it to there. Yeah.
I want to get to the crash.
Oh, the crash is in
as
Paris.
soon as
Ooh,
possible.
hells yeah.
Because there will be a trader there with coffee.
Yeah.
And you didn't get any last time.
No.
And I would like to be
I want to go to Paris.
Caffeinated Hild is best
Best
Hild.
It's very good health.
Cool. So we're here now, and the crash is over here. I'm going to write in light pencil. Is it KRESH?
CRECHE. Is that right?
Yeah.
CRECH.
I know that like
No,
the
S.
nativity scene is also known as
Oh.
a
The
crash.
crash. Yes.
CHE.
CRE, yeah.
Okay.
With accent English.
Crash. Okay. And we're going up here somewhere.
I don't remember which one's which actually, but
Okay.
I never do.
There's
Cool
umlaut, there's
beans.
schwa.
Those,
There's schwa's the little sort of tilde over the
those
thing.
are not the French ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Just trying to figure out which direction the accent
Yeah.
is.
So we're going up here.
Girl,
We're going
I'm
towards.
picking up what the fuck you're putting down. You're good.
My daughter's
Okay.
taking Mandarin,
Nice.
and they
Nice. My
have for over
niece
vowels.
did.
There's like 4 or 5 different accents
Yeah, and they all make different sounds.
Yeah.
that make different
It's very
sounds,
difficult.
and it makes it an entirely different word.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you may have 3 words that are spelled in the English alphabet exactly the same, but these little curly cues are
Yeah.
different, and that it makes it an
Totally
entirely
different
different
I
word.
guess next to Inuit, the Mandarin is the hardest language to learn because of
Pashto
all of
is
that.
technically more difficult, but that's okay. It's just also because there's less speakers
Pashtun
of it.
is?
Pashto, yeah.
Because it's sounds, not.
Right.
It's a,
So where we're heading is kind
Doesn't
of
matter.
by
We're good. We don't
Armenian?
have to do
North
language
and Eden
talk.
Oxford
Armenian?
Mage.
Yeah,
it's just
basically,
a history
Up there?
game.
Okay.
We have to talk about history.
We're doing Pashto.
Yeah. You
All right,
Okay.
let's go north.
Cool.
Go Team North.
Yeah.
I spelled
Okay.
Felddrain phonetically because I wasn't sure. Cool beans.
FOURDRAIN. Fordrain.
Yeah,
Oh.
410.
FOU.
4chan.
Yeah. Fortnite. We're good. We know exactly where are we headed now. I will rename it something stupid.
Oh.
Don't tell me. You don't want this. Preserve the integrity of this game for but a moment.
No, Fortran totally works.
Okay.
Fortran.
So you are.
Cool.
So basically, Durach would otherwise have been traveling alone because the 3 are escorting the body back.
Oh, Durok
Oh.
would have been alone? Oh, would definitely go with
Oh,
Durok.
Durok,
then.
let's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I make her talk maths with me
Oh, you do.
at all available moments.
Yep.
She this is the incident at the farmhouse.
Incident plays dumb.
Oh, we had to cleanse it with fire.
That is how we handle them.
Do you get these too?
Not my tribe, but the tribe to the south of us. They are plagued by them.
They are.
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
Here in France.
They burn them.
Cool.
Have
They
we?
confine them, burn them, and then stay away.
Someone making sense.
Finally.
Do I know
I
that
wasn't
the church knows
against
that?
the burning. I love burning.
Not you.
First
I know
you've ever
love
heard of
Okay.
anything like this.
So I just
Good at
was
it.
very tired.
Okay.
It mentions the Iraq, which is one of the other tribes.
Are the Arach known for treating with entities?
It is my understanding that all of the chieftains have told their creches that they should not entreat with such things, but sometimes shaman do things that are unwise.
Looks real defensive about those shots.
Hill tries not to side eye you a little. But she's kind of like, yeah, don't we know it?
Human ones do that too.
Yeah.
Just
I can see your hand behind your axe. I can see it. It's also a very nice axe.
thank you. It's new.
Yeah, it's nice. But like, also stop.
So you travel, and the next probably a day away is Arneen. Arneen.
We're going back to Onion?
No.
Yeah.
We were going that
We
way
shouldn't
before.
go back to Onion.
No, we were alone.
You know we
this
burned
is the
down
first
part of
time we're-
Onion, right? That was where we burned down the monastery, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
We burnt down the monastery.
Monastery,
Someone-
orphanage, something.
Yeah.
No, was that
Someone
when you
burnt
guys
down the
went
monastery.
to,
I don't remember what
to
you guys
do
burnt
the?
down.
I'm not remembering that.
In-
So
like,
was
in
it when
our-
you went to the?
It was
It was
before
in our
you
like
met us.
opening scene. Yeah,
Oh,
how we
that's
all
right.
met.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the background thing.
So I know nothing.
I don't have any of that stuff
Jon
written
Snow.
down here.
I like didn't write any of it. I just
Oh no, I do
It
have it.
used to be in Slack until Slack got taken over by whatever.
Yeah.
We lost it all.
I mean, it's all on like. I'll take some
it's
good
on
notes from her.
sessions. You
Yeah.
I found it. I can
It's
copy
fine.
this and send it to everyone.
We're just
Oh,
gonna
I
avoid
think I
that
have
part
it
of
in my-
town where
Yeah.
we blew that thing up.
Cool.
It's fine.
I think we should spend a ton of
Not
time
go
there.
to that particular
They will
tavern.
remember us.
We should camp outside of town, maybe.
Can we just maybe we add a day?
Skirt around it.
I love the countryside and it's so bracing. We should stay in it and not go in this town.
We're following the orc. Whatever the orc does, we will follow.
You are.
You also stand out in a crowd. You're like 6'8"
Yeah.
and whiter than the rest of the white people here. You will get pulled out too.
She's taller than I am.
Yeah, that's
true.
We were in agreement. You seem very chill about this. Do ice ghosts not burn? Because they will try.
It'll be a good death.
It won't.
That is not.
it will be a
good death.
very
We
stupid
could
death.
take out most of them before then.
And you are all being very suspicious. Why would you not want to go to Arnhem?
I got food poisoning there the last time we were there. I'm lying. They're racist.
That's not.
You just described all of Europe.
Like, what is that word?
You probably
That is
described
not
the entire
probably
planet.
natural. Sadly.
Anybody from like more than 2 villages away,
Yep.
they don't like.
Cool. I'm just.
And it is also still in the neutral zone. No, we're in Flanders.
Yeah.
Yes, you're outside of
Cool.
the
Awesome.
It's just a suggestion.
basically in Romulan territory at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Dun 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 dun.
Where are you from, French woman? Are you from?
It's a good question. I don't have that page of my character sheet today. For some reason. It was.
When reality gets in the middle of your game.
I know.
I've spilled
My
beer on my
last
character sheet.
character was
I don't
from
know how to
Arnian.
hit.
Yeah.
That's why I know.
Okay.
But
I mean, you can
south.
take there from there and then change your answer later.
Wasn't your character from like a coastal town? We didn't really figure out.
Yeah, and then
Your beaches are all
Yeah,
very
you don't want to
cold.
blame it on the fact you didn't read the sheet. You didn't actually nail it down, did you?
no, I think I thought I did because hello, this is. You want to see?
No, I'm not calling you out. I'm just. Oh yeah, look at all that backstory.
Yeah, that's tiny little iPhone notes
Wow.
about.
Nerd.
Yeah, right.
I know
the
that. I know for a
truth.
fact that you've thrown yourself into this because this is
Yeah.
a character that you are not. This is something new for you, and this history stuff is fascinating. And it's
Oh, I know.
down
I
the
love
rabbit hole.
it.
Down the
Yeah,
rabbit
so
hole.
it's because unless you've had specific later Middle Ages or something
Yeah.
like that, it's like you can just it's like the
I know.
onion.
Yeah.
You just keep peeling back the layers, and there's all
Stu
sorts
and
of
I
things.
have-
All the layers
have
of Onion are racist.
Right?
We should avoid it.
Stu and I have a head start
Bringing us
doing,
back to the
doing
game.
Ren Fair. We know the songs. We know the plagues and all that. I mean, I
cool.
have so much more knowledge about this area than I probably need to know. But this is new, I guess. It's down the rabbit hole to learning about all about it.
Yeah.
Europe was a dark, muddy, bleak place for a very long time.
All those poor dirt farmers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it was that.
Just gonna steer Duroc towards
Cool.
the part of town that's like the direct opposite of that part that we blew up.
Seems fair.
It's like that place looks. How about this way?
Yeah. Yeah.
That place is burnt. We should go somewhere
we should
else.
go
Yeah.
somewhere else. Looks
fine.
structurally unsound.
Seems fine.
Yeah.
is
How about over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, that's fine.
I don't think she'd care.
Yeah.
Although you do, she is the only, as you're sort of approaching the city, it's a pretty large city, pretty wealthy city, you do not see any other orcs here.
Oh, okay.
Question: do we see any other Moors?
No.
Cool. So this seems fine. Hey.
It's good.
We probably don't see any Vikings either.
Yeah.
But you get funny looks once in a while when you're traveling around, but you're not getting any right now. They're all going towards
thank
Half as
God.
Irish if we have.
Sometimes it's just better to better you than me.
We're less stand out than she
That's
is.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Even to this
Yeah.
day, yeah. We can pass as Irish, but
Yeah. Also, her clothing is
You can't
very
pass as
different.
Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
They're
we're
all black Irish.
We're still
was
one
waiting
day
for that.
away from our destination.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nightfall now. So.
Okay. We should find a tavern.
I'm black
to-
and I'm proud.
Oops, sorry. To
Was
the
it
mic.
The Commitments.
The commitments. I'm
Yeah.
black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm proud. Did you ever see that movie?
Nope.
It's about an R&B, Irish R&B band.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I have to go. I have to go watch this. Good night.
Late 80s, early 90s,
yeah.
maybe, I think.
The Commitments.
Yeah.
And the
was
guy that they
so
found
rich.
actually sang all this stuff too, and he's like, he's
Yeah.
just the most Irish guy you can barely understand it. And then he
Yeah.
opens his mouth, and it's all nothing but blues
That's
and soul.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
The
Called The
Commitments.
Commitments. It's such a funny
But there's a
movie.
scene on the
And
bus
they
where he's
fucking
singing this
bicker
stuff.
and fight
Yeah.
with each other
Yes.
more than any band possible because they're all Irishmen.
Yeah.
And the egos get in the way and everything. I mean, it's basically the birth and death of a band.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's
But
basically
to
yeah.
have
That's
these,
awesome.
have these Irishmen doing this black soul stuff, it's like James Brown, and they're like, and they're nailing it.
That's fucking
And there's a
great.
scene on the bus where he's like singing this, and these kids are looking at him. He's like, "I'm black and I'm proud," in the most thickest Irish accent you'll ever hear.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Here for it.
All right.
Go check it out.
Defo.
Okay. We should find a tavern. And do they have any of the ones that have the home cushion sign?
They don't need to bother with those here.
Oh.
You have not seen any other orcs.
Damn.
Okay. Well, then I'm assuming they're not banned, so we're just gonna find a tavern.
That's a bold choice from a big lady. All right. Here we go.
They can try and argue with me about
That's
it.
true. Sweet. Okay.
Okay, you're able to find a tavern.
Whatever Hilda wants, Hilda gets. A little woman, Hilda wants you.
And they can put you up for the night for the entire group. Plus, he brought a wagon, and he had horse. Do you get some of you have
Horse.
horses?
Horse.
Yeah, and I
Half
think
shiny.
I
All
don't
but
have
her.
one.
Because
Yeah.
you can't ride.
half
Yeah.
shiny.
When we bought
Half
horses
shiny's
or had
now
horses, you
3/4
were like,
shiny.
yeah.
Okay.
So he's got 2 on the wagon. So
Yeah, and there's no way I had enough money to buy a horse. It's
No, I just read on
Cool.
the horse with you.
Yeah, it's cool.
oh, that's what
I
it
make
was.
you,
I was
like,
thinking somebody
brush the
rode on
back.
yours, so that's why and you're on
Yeah.
Katz's. Okay.
Don't worry. I always hand you a brush. I'm like, just brush its butt while we go. What else are you doing? The axe is sharp.
So before we get into anything, the mouse had died, so I missed some. They really want to know if orcs are hot, because apparently this is demigods.
Fuck you guys.
what?
I will.
I know. I'm like orcs.
Probably
are
fucking
orcs.
orcs.
There's a good description in the book.
Well, I'll let you know that in the game I ran at the convention, the 7 Samurai, but except it's 4 orcs. At the big reveal at the end of that session is the fact that there was a orphanage, and all of the robberies that were happening that the party is trying to stop were to fund this orphanage, and the orphanage was filled with half orcs.
Orphanage?
Oh,
It was an orphanage.
yeah.
Yes, it was.
I waited so politely.
That was so good. Your timing was good. See, you must be a stand-up comedian.
But
You were
they're-
like 2, 3, 4 orphanage.
Yeah.
and
Are
they
they all adorable? Yeah, people are fucking orcs.
Yeah, of course
yeah.
they are.
Well, fuck anything.
Yeah.
Yes, we will.
Humans-
What?
Yes.
Humans like to get weird.
Yeah.
It's lonely when you're a shepherd out there.
Oh no.
And then a lovely little orc comes sauntering by.
and that happened.
Okay.
I'm figuring that adventure probably happened 20 years before now.
Nice.
Okay.
So word might be spreading
Cool.
that the question of whether orcs and humans can get busy and have a productive day of it is true.
Productive day of it. That's glorious.
Last game, wasn't there an orphanage involved in the last game?
Yeah.
You guys burned
Yep.
it? Yeah.
No, we didn't burn it.
That was in our backstory. For
There
this
was
game.
a.
The orphanage was burning when the party found it, but they
That's-
didn't light it
Yeah,
on fire.
we didn't light it.
Yeah.
We didn't light the fire.
We also lit a separate building on fire, and we're in that town.
and we just lit another building on fire in the town we just came
We're
Listen.
from.
very good at fire.
Listen,
Wow.
when you got those silver fire, it's the best.
Yeah,
Dust
true.
off and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Sounds good.
So you go into the tavern, the inn to pay, and Duroc walks up to the innkeep,
There you go.
And,
That's a hard word.
I
You're
was
good.
waiting. I'm like, huh?
gives him a price which sounds to you like it's pretty exorbitant,
Cool. Let's
Exorbitant fee.
talk.
and without even batting an eye, she reaches into her pouch and throws out some gold coin.
Girl.
Rock. I will pay for her. She's trying to get in the same inn we are. And
No,
you said
she's
an exorbitant.
She's paying for the
she's
whole
paying for
the whole
squad.
group.
Oh.
It shouldn't be more than a denarii for, even including the horses and stuff.
Yeah.
He's paying like 2 sous.
Oh, wow.
1, bawling. 2, you're overpaying, and I know you know it, and there's a whole lot of stuff. Let her do this. It's fine. We don't want to have this fight everywhere we go.
Or do we?
Like,
You
some
charge
of
her
us.
for special accommodations? Deluxe accommodations?
Are you saying this to the
Mm-hmm.
innkeep? We.
Insight check.
Jean-Marie
What?
de Chatillon, you will not lie to me.
From here, huh?
I know.
No, I'm saying as a GM.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was, but I know a death day was. That's why I don't know if I'm confused. I was trying to see if the chat room knew because I know everything.
It is. There's a lot of overlap here. It's very confusing.
Oui, madame. We prepared the room.
Thank you.
Cool. First this place, and then the rest of your fucking continent. Cool. Hope you're not free for the next, like,
Right? 2,000
800 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll look at the barkeep and go, we're with her.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting some ales for everybody.
Yes.
Who was with? Who would have been with Durach when that transaction happened? Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Just perception?
Just perception this time. one die.
That was
I have-
amazing. I love you.
Listen, she
I have
has
read individual.
a
Can I
lot
do
of
that?
strength. She doesn't need much.
Oh, this isn't that kind of.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nope.
You
Three.
did your best. That's 2 successes.
Oh, all right. The gold coin. Something looked funny about it. I mean, it
Yeah.
plops on the table, and you're
Cool.
looking at them. You've seen Sue before,
Yeah.
and you're like, because most of your coin has old Holy Roman emperors on it,
Yeah.
or old Roman, actual old Roman emperors on it. I mean, that's how
Yeah.
long some of this coin is. But the portrait did not look right to you.
Cool.
Something was wrong with it.
Sweet.
But you're not sure what, because it just, it went by really fast.
I have a question later. But for now, thank you.
So ales and such and
Yeah.
food.
We'll
And,
get ales and food for everybody.
Is Duroth going to sit with
yeah.
us, or is she?
Mhm. Yeah.
So Durach.
And by the way, the place is empty. It's like you guys and
Dope.
the help.
Cool.
Where I'm from, we have legends of creatures crawling out from the dirt. Do you have them as well, where you're from?
Isn't all of orcs creatures
I'm not
that
talking
crawl?
to you, laughing mage. I'm talking to the orcs.
They are not
Very
legends.
same barn again.
They're not legends? What are they?
A Tuesday.
I have not seen them, but my mother's mother saw them in the time of our retreat.
Is that what chased you from your realm?
Yes. Let the record show that I nodded.
Do you have legends of end of days?
They are not legends.
How does
We
yours?
experienced
How does
them.
your legend go? I shall buy thee another ale. I want to hear this tale.
It is the tale of my people. We had to flee from the great nemesis.
What is that?
That knowledge is lost.
That's convenient.
They were large, they were fierce, and even our bravest, strongest armies withered before them.
Tell
Just
me,
a flock of hills.
do you have legends of creatures whose limbs get cut off but yet can grow back?
That would be a question for our chieftains and warlords. Some knowledge is said to have only been passed on between them. I know nothing of such things.
Stop telling barn tales.
These are tales to frighten.
Barn is
She figured it out via context clue that it was children. And is letting you know that, like, the laughing mage pays a little attention sometimes. And goes back to laughing.
had they when the squid bottom, octopus bottom guy, were they there or just us?
And it was just you guys,
I think
I think
so
it was
too.
just
if I
us.
recall
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen creatures?
Oh, but we showed.
did.
We showed.
Oh, we did
Bottom
then.
Bottom.
We did
Oh,
ask her.
okay.
about
Yeah, because we were
Okay.
like, "This a thing?" And she was like, "No."
Okay, that's what I was trying to
Is he
remember.
with
If they had
you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, is he with you?
We don't know her.
Because we needed her to identify
That's right.
the swampy remains. Of
Okay.
Old boy.
Yeah.
We have legends of tentacle creatures in the waters.
There's
For
a
many
lot
of our
of
folk have gone out in the fjords and not returned, and those that do wash up on shore talk of tentacles. But
Like, is your whole place just a monster island, and that's why you guys are here looking for a safe place to be? Because I get that.
who told you?
That's what that's what it sounds like.
What? Into her drink. Bloop.
This is why we train to fight so hard.
Yeah, no shit. You have to.
Great.
Cool.
We have lost contact with the rest of our... Well, this is all Mr. Ale speaking. Skull!
You've lost
No, you
contact.
broke my ink that time doing that.
You've lost contact with your people?
I just hit things with axes. He does the contacting.
Yes, our colony is an island many, many leagues from here. But originally it's from Europe, and we have not heard from them in 20, 30 years?
Probably.
20 or 30 years. Since the... What do they call the home...
Home cushion.
Since the home cushion crawled out of the
So,
earth.
Gina, question.
That's a derogatory term.
Ah.
Yeah, don't be rude.
Since
You gotta call them home there.
What do they like to be
Green
called?
boys.
So we call them the orcs.
Orcs.
We're calling
the
them
orcs
orcs.
called
'cause,
themselves.
yeah,
They're-
we're trying to call them
Their
with their
word for themselves in
Yeah.
their
Sounds like
native
orc.
language is orc. Sounds like orc.
Okay.
Gina, question. So you were not born here, but you were not also born. I mean, how old is your character? I guess because you said 20 or 30 years ago
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
contact with.
Yeah.
So was it in your lifetime? Did you
No.
remember contact?
Oh, no. I'm going to say I'm like in my late 20s.
Okay, so you're from Scandinavia somewhere, not but
Iceland.
you're.
We're from
No,
Iceland.
Iceland
Oh,
specifically.
I thought you were saying you
Put this together. Think about it.
they were
Iceland is a Norwegian colony.
Right.
It's an island way out in the middle of the North Sea.
yeah that
But-
you lost contact with 20 or 30 years ago.
No,
Yeah.
not
They lost
That's
contact
what
with
you-
Iceland
Norway.
lost.
Oh,
Contact with
that's where I was
Norway.
like,
Yeah.
how
No,
did
you're
you
good.
lose contact with
There was
yourself?
there was a
when-
critical
Thank you.
pronoun.
We didn't actually
Thank
lose
you.
contact with Iceland. We
Cool.
Yeah.
Iceland lost contact with
Yeah.
Europe.
Cool. And then you ended up over here. You missed.
to see what was
No,
up.
we're here to find out what.
Yeah.
You can't actually take a boat to Norway because,
Why not?
well,
can.
isn't that funny? Who knows?
You just go
Closest
up.
I could get was Paris, and we've worked
No,
our way. We're working our way.
Yeah,
north.
it would be some coastal town in Flanders, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how your islands work. We haven't sent cartographers that far north because it's very chilly and we do not have the thick enough cloth.
For pelts.
You're a barbarian.
But we're
Yes.
warm.
Fair enough.
And
Warm barbarians.
Animals.
Smell like dead animals. Have you heard of silk? It is dope.
And now it's
too
cold
thin.
Yeah.
for here.
Feels amazing.
Rips
but
too
also
easily.
the sun does too. Have you heard of the sun?
What time of year
Do they
are
tell
we
you
playing?
tales of the sun?
Just like generally.
During times of the year,
Fall.
we have
Spring?
celebrations
Spring?
for
Okay.
the return of it. Yes.
Oh
we're in the-
God, it leaves.
Springtime in Paris.
We put candles on evergreens just to help welcome back the sun.
The
For-
sun leaves where they're from. Oh
Yes,
God.
For
Never go
months.
back. Stay here where it's safe.
World is flat still, right? Yeah.
It depends.
There's radical people going,
Yeah.
no dummies.
Yeah.
Yeah, see curvature of the earth. Okay. Anyway.
Well,
We are
Copernicus
guests
figured that
of the
out,
land.
Yeah.
and that information would have stayed with the eastern part of
Okay.
the empire when it collapsed, so that Arabic world probably knows
Okay.
that, or at least has the information that it's round.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
And the
good.
Vikings, we were already in Finland. It's all good.
Yeah. They live somewhere where the sun leaves. I don't understand. Like, she is blown the fuck away by this.
I don't understand that either.
It's like she has not moved far enough to like see seasonality like that dramatically different. Like, holy shit, what?
And in the bleak midwinter, you can actually see the lakes of fire from the cities.
Fire?
Of
Well, no, I'm bought
Reykjavik.
back in. A what?
We have lakes of fire. We have the earth shakes and moves.
They
and
live in
fire
hell.
Spewed.
They live in hell. We also believe in hell, and I
Yeah.
think they're from there.
I think they are.
I think hell is
It
cold.
Cold?
I
Very.
think they're ice demons from hell.
Ice demons, ice ghosts.
Well,
Yeah.
this has been a wonderful drink. I loved swapping tales.
Yeah, dope. I mean, where I'm from, are we just sharing?
Yeah.
It's really hot. That's all I got. I don't know. What do you want to know? We still have books and understand
What is
math,
the
and
name
horses
of
are
your
dope.
Town.
Horses are
The
indeed.
city
Horses.
you come from.
The Icelandic ponies have 5 gates.
Are you from?
Yeah, I know about. Was it? Oh fuck! I can't remember the 5th gate.
Yeah, it's
Waddle
like
gate.
a walking gate.
It's
Yeah.
got like it's like a T.
Highly prized.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Are you
We
from?
do not have that.
Iberian?
I was born. Yeah, I was born in the Iberian Peninsula, but I've gone to visit family, like back in the Midlands. Like, it's very cool. It's very hot. It's very
It's
hot.
very cool. It's very hot.
Yeah, it's
Still
wonderful.
grappling
hot
with
at the
because
same time.
the buildings are beautiful and you don't have to wear dead animals all over you all the time just to stay alive.
What is
and
the
the horses
city?
are fast. Oh, it's a whole area with a name I haven't thought of.
Okay.
But I said it and it was
it like-
beautiful.
Is it
Agrabah.
like Persia or
Akrobar. Why not? Why not? Why not?
Agrabah?
So it is written. Let it be so.
Aladdin.
Perfect.
Aladdin.
But I grew up in Cortona.
Cortana.
Yeah.
Prince Ali.
Yeah.
Yep.
That happens. I'm sorry. But Agrabah is great and you should go there.
Quick, have something attack us because
I was going to end it because we're
goofy.
We're not ending early.
7:21.
We have 40 minutes.
It's
End at 8.
I would like
Nah,
to teach
it's like a
Fatima to
7:30.
swear in Norwegian.
Yes, please.
I want to learn both the languages, so I'm gonna pay attention.
I'm only going to teach you swear words.
Works
There
for
you
me.
go. Nice.
She just yells kid and then whatever swear word
I'll
you
work-
add.
The
It's
darker you
saying,
get.
make
Now.
sure you say this to every Viking you meet.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
So much trouble.
I've learned.
Can you just add like animals to the front? I would like to know about. I want to insult someone with like something about like goat husbandry.
Oh, yes.
Cool, thank you.
Definitely teach you that.
Perfect.
husbandry?
I
Goats.
might actually know someone who was a goat husband.
The husband of a goat.
You're from hell
There's dark, lonely nights. Goats are handy to have around.
because the sun has left and you can't tell the difference between your women and your goats.
Oh, we can tell the difference.
The women are much bigger than the goats.
And there's less of them around.
Oh God!
Skull!
Yeah, she's done.
The goats do not carry axes.
They did.
She is dying and just like deeply in her cups at this point.
Although sometimes the goat might be Loki.
Oh, that
Loki.
seems bad.
Thor
You've
had
mentioned
two
that.
goats himself.
Tell us about the spirit Thor.
Thor.
Is he hot?
Yeah, because we're all starting to get drinky in a tavern.
Yeah.
Thor is the god of thunder, the god of war, the god of...
He's an angel.
One time he almost
He's
drank
an
the
angel.
entire
I
ocean.
guess he is... Yes, that's true. And he's taken on the
Thor is an
Midgard
angel.
serpent himself.
I met an angel. I talked to an angel.
No, he's not an angel. He's a god.
Yeah,
My
full-blown
Guillaume
god.
was an angel.
Who?
Guillaume.
Who's Guillaume?
My
Guillaume?
lover. My tutor.
Oh,
You know?
Are you fucking your tutor too? Hey.
I don't know what that means, but yes.
Yeah, you do.
High
Yeah,
five.
you do.
Well, that's good to know. Here in Norway, or in Iceland, we have no problem with sex. It's so strange. I've never seen you
No.
Have
want
sex?
to have sex with anything.
Well,
Yeah, I haven't seen a cute goat
some
yet.
people may disagree. Eh? She knows.
Well, I know you know.
I don't know why
Right,
where
but
that
them.
accent's coming
You're a
from.
thirsty
Blah.
girl. I'm going to get you
Yeah.
another ale.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've made no vow of chastity.
I mean, I did, but I think that only counts, like, where, if I, like, within eye shot. Amir is pretty far.
That is not how that works.
Disagree. Christian, have you read the Quran? Do you know?
No.
You should read it sometime just to
You
double
have-
check and then let me know.
Okay, you have this book.
Oh, yeah, I got like 2 in my bag
You
somewhere.
must have a heavy bag.
It's
That
real
bag
heavy.
is heavy.
It's mostly what the horse is for.
That bag is not heavy. It's all paper.
Oh, God, paper's so heavy.
Paper
I
is
could
heavy
lift it
like
with
water.
one finger.
I would like you to prove that every time we travel. From now on, please.
You watch it, she will make you her servant.
I am no one's
Who-
servant.
I know that.
I would be your servant.
I would not make you my servant.
You could
I
try.
would be your servant if I. Sometimes.
Hey.
What was that word you talked about? The one that's about goats? 'Cause she wants to goat the shit out of you right now. Yeah.
Might do her some good.
What about you? You're the most pent up out of all of us. I see how you
That-
look at Dara.
It's true.
I'm in between that. I'm going to borrow an axe to cut the sexual tension in a second.
She doesn't care for the company of men.
That's not true.
Yeah, right?
Just not you.
I know that. That's why we were paired
So
together.
find someone you can be paired with.
Listen, I have a job
There
to
are
do.
many beautiful women and many beautiful men.
It's true.
And so many goats.
Don't
If
kink
you say
shame.
that I've laid with a goat one more time, your head shall be on this table.
They
I'm not
should
scared
fight.
of you.
They should fight like you fuck the horse. That was
I only
impressive.
fight
That would
dirty.
be funny. That's why it would be funny.
You should teach me to fight.
That's not my purview. That's hers.
I think it would be better with a bow.
That I can teach you. I know
Throw
this. If-
well.
If I were to have anybody teach me how to fight, it would be her. She was chosen to come on this mission because
She's
she's
distracting.
the best
Do
of
you
the
not
best.
hear me? She's distracting.
She's not gonna
telling
focus.
you.
She's gonna be like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
you pinned me again."
Yes, that.
I did try to teach her wrestling that one time. And
It
did
was
not
true.
end well. She didn't learn anything.
If you want to teach stuff, hold on. Everyone, come with me outside. Bring your beers.
Okay. And bring
And
it.
I want to use my astrology ability and tell everyone's future.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like
Ooh,
that.
maybe
all
all
right.
because I'm seeing
This
double
might give
stars.
this might give ammo to stew. Go for it.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay. So what do I do to roll that?
You're going to roll perception
Okay.
plus your astrology skill.
Nice.
Feathers.
Who are you doing first?
I don't know who wants to go first. Healed.
Ooh, me.
Yes.
I can't read any of it.
2 5s.
Okay.
Those are,
We made it.
Okay.
Fives.
I mean, you get to make it up.
Do I get to
Are
make
you
it
going to
up?
collaborate?
If you want, sure.
You tell me what it means, and I'll tell you what I see.
Okay.
So I look up and I see a beautiful milky constellation. Like it's like the Milky Way, and the constellation running through it is it's a bird that breathes fire.
Oh,
yeah.
The
Phoenix.
it's a serpent.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
oh,
that's what
a
I meant.
dragon.
I always forget the word bird serpent. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's a
Bird
claw.
serpent.
So bird serpent means what?
Bird serpent means it could be literal.
You are going to fight a bird serpent.
Yes!
Tight. Who's next? You.
Me. Do me next.
This is some heathen shit.
Ah,
roll
they've
that?
just exposed your inner secrets. Do me.
I made it. A 5 and a 6.
Oh, cool.
I look up and I see for you. I see a woman weeping on a sword that she's holding very strong with like both the pointy end and the normal ends. What's it called? The hilt.
Yeah.
The word is hilt.
The hilt and the pointy end.
Yeah. In equal measure. What does that mean? What is it?
A great loss. Grieving.
Cool. I already knew
Ooh.
it because you said no.
Yeah.
You didn't say it. You were just like kind
It's
of
called
sad.
a cold read.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're faking.
Allow me cold.
I told you that.
No, you didn't say he was dead. Sorry, that was me.
This is
not. So you're sad about something and holding a sword. Don't hold it from that end.
She does have. For some reason, she has a great sword.
Nice.
Yeah, I figure it's his, but she has some training with it. She is not good.
How did you get a great sword and you don't fight with it? Was there a story you had and you forgot?
Yeah, I'm noble,
Oh, all right.
and I figure it's his
Okay.
Who's
from
Her mentor,
yeah.
her tutor.
Yeah.
Because he's dead, he was not using it.
Oh, he's dead. So that's why you're sad, not because you're holding your sword bad. You need to teach her how to hold a sword.
That's
Yeah,
probably
that is
why
not how
the
you-
girl is crying.
Exactly.
That would hurt.
And whether you like it or not, I'm doing you too.
Do your best, Augur.
Oh god, did I just
2
roll?
5s.
Oh, we made it.
Yeah.
We made it. 2 5s. I did it. I look up and I see a great beast that's like a chimera. It's made of many different parts, and it's being pursued relentlessly.
That is exactly what the shamans said when I left. Yes, you are spot on. That's why I'm here.
You're looking for that specifically?
Nope.
Or is it like a...
It's a general
Metaphor.
feeling that, yes, a meta something.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't think it translates. Cool. Nailed it! Walks back
What
inside.
was that?
Oh, it's a like a silly science. It's one of the first things you learn when you're a mage, is how to read the stars, to read people's fortunes. It's not magic.
No, shh. You don't. These people. How are you? I'm witch, a mage.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't made. I said made
How
this
are
all
you?
up. What?
No, tell us.
Oh, how? I learned in a school. Anyone can learn. You just have to be smart and dedicated.
Your people all know how to do magic?
Not everyone. Not everyone's interested in learning. But there are many.
Your
of us.
god helps you.
Oh no, he's actually not super into it. We have a polite understanding.
You okay? The people accept it.
They're not super into it. We have a polite understanding.
No one accepts it.
Many are aware, and the ones that really know that knowledge and the pursuit of knowledge is worth any cost, even being publicly ostracized for the things that you've learned. That's why I'm not afraid to talk
You are
to
part of a witch's circle.
I'm not a witch.
I'm not a witch.
I'm not a witch.
Turn me into a
You
dude.
are.
Not better.
You're.
Witch is a silly word for a woman that slings plants to
I'll
fools.
tell you a secret. Sometimes these women, I do not think they're witches. I think they know medicine, herbs. That makes me sad.
And there's like a cinematic shot of like her breaking, like one little eye twitch to like say something shitty, like no duh.
Yeah.
And she like swallows it and goes, "You're probably right."
Aww.
I gotta
And that day, Kataba's heart grew 10 sizes.
disagree. She's still a cunt. She's just drunk. Okay. Well, I'm done with my parlor tricks. You're welcome.
I'm tired.
Mind freak.
Oh, the chat room's right. We need to have a dollar jar for Monty Python references.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That
would be good.
Wrong.
Like a
We
swear
should
jar.
have that on,
Yeah. I'd be into
on the
that.
table.
I'd
That'd be
super into
awesome.
that.
We used to have an informal moratorium. We would try very hard not to, but I don't know
It's
if we've
really
kept everybody to it.
Right. That bleeds over from fair.
It does.
It's like if you ask me not to make Futurama references, it's just
Ain't
not
gonna
going to happen.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's cute that you think that. I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You know, you could probably make those less than half are going to get them.
That's okay.
It's
I
not-
get them, and that's what's important.
That's
Exactly. You're like, oh, you think this is about someone
I know.
other than me?
I
Yeah.
just think I'm
No.
funny.
I just happen to agree with you, so it works out well.
Yay.
Nice.
That's fun.
Okay, to bed?
To bed.
Yeah.
To bed, Elric? Or do you see something to your liking?
No, he's gonna sit on the roof and hover like a fucking gargoyle.
oh, what?
That's a French word.
That's
Gargoyle.
true. Gargoyle.
Gargoyle.
La fromage.
Qui a coupé le fromage.
The cheese.
La pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse.
Fudufafa.
I would just walk off, speaking gibberish into the night.
Poor Duroc is like, these idiots.
Yep.
We're going to do some ancient French so you don't know what when we're calling you a goat man.
Exactly.
So, now that these drunks are gone, Duroc and I are going to try to drink each other into the table.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Cool,
And
cool.
they do things under the table.
Is Duroc much of a drinker?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Roll for it.
she didn't go outside with you guys. She stayed inside. Mm-hmm. She said, this is a grave duty, so she's a little.
I understand.
Yeah.
I
a
have the
little
same.
more somber. Than
I have the same thing going on, and I want to see if any more info slips throughout the
Nice.
course of me drinking with her.
Oh, it absolutely can.
And I want to learn more and more about this orcs and their stamina and what we're up against, and if it is indeed Ragnarok, and if indeed these people have our best interests in mind.
Let's
Are we
make
all
her.
ignoring the phrase orc stamina?
Not doing great.
You heard that shit? dare
What am I
you.
rolling?
How
Let's
dare you, sirs?
endurance.
Just straight endurance?
Sure, unless you. I never made a carousing skill. There's no.
No,
drinking
there's no
skill.
carousing stuff.
Yeah, just
I have
endurance.
You can make that up.
survival, no,
No.
herbalism, writing,
No.
medic.
If
Double
you have,
sixes.
If you have alcoholic, I'll let you add 2 dice.
6. No successes.
No successes. You get 2.
Oh, buddy.
So
You have 2 successes?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So she finds out a lot about what your mission is, and you find out shit about hers.
Nice.
Right?
As it should be,
But
because
does
the
he
rock.
touch a titty?
But what did it need for success?
I don't know.
Well, success was what, 5 or 6?
She has 4. What?
What
Yeah,
success
orcs
was
have
5 or 6?
What?
Success was 5 and 6?
Be
5
awesome
and
if
6.
all orcs had
Because I
4.
rolled 4 and 3. All right.
Yeah.
Everyone should get to have titties.
Is this common knowledge?
It might be. They always have multiple births. They give births in broods.
I kind of wouldn't
like
picture
3 to
them
5.
carrying the hell about clothing up.
That's high enough. I walk.
Like-
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine they give a shit about bearing their breasts too. I would just think they're like, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Who cares?
What did you say they had 4?
Yeah.
Or 6?
They might have 6. I don't remember.
I thought you
back.
said
They have a
4
lot- they
because
have-
that's what I remember from
I
the
think
other
it
games.
I think it
Yeah.
was 4 because they
4
have
tits, how many dicks?
1. That's all you need is the 1.
You only need 4 when you
It's
got
for- it's
when you
the-
have-
Weak!
when you have birth and litters. It's just like, oh,
The blood is weak, and then she walks away upstairs to go to bed and has resolved to never fucking orc, because that's disappointing. And that's how I leave this
in the
game for the night.
ocean.
So continue.
all right.
What does she learn?
So did she find out all about your mission?
She finds out about Ragnarok. She finds out about the fact that we have ancient legends of things crawling up out of the earth, and she finds out about the fact that there are, in fact, an ancient race of creatures that have been terrorizing Iceland for a century, who crawled up out of the earth. So we're, concerned
Low key, we thought you were
now
a
that
troll.
it's happened in modern times.
Do they?
Amazing.
You have seen one of these creatures?
Have I?
You tell me.
Yes. Yes, I have. Dead, but not alive.
Do they have an appearance such as ours?
Yes. It was
Are you
very
rounding up?
very slashed up and cut up, and it was large, but I was very young.
That could be one of our lost tribes.
If it is, they have powers that are different than yours.
How so?
Well, legend has it that they can regenerate. That they are harder to kill than a normal. Legends and stories say that they immense strength and magic. Now that I think about it, it sounds a lot like you.
Well, if they have a good crush of shaman with them, they could appear to do the things that you describe.
This is great, and I heard none of it.
Yeah, too bad we didn't shut up enough to let anybody else talk. I was like,
I regret nothing.
If
me neither.
the shaman can put a chant upon us to make us heal at a much faster rate. They can put a chant upon us to make us stronger.
I mean, suck a dick. I totally did that like the first day we all met.
Yes, our Scald can do the same. We also have a potion, Woad, blue paint, that empowers our berserkers. Because at times of war, when we have to go against them, we need an edge. That's much to think on. Are you saying then that these beings are your kin?
Perhaps.
Or could they be the same creatures that chased you from your realm?
The creatures that chased us from our realm, according to the few legends that remain from the time underground, are much, much larger.
Do they have fire and swords? And we talk of fire giants and ice giants. We talk of world serpents.
They
Do
would.
any of these sound familiar?
Yes.
Then we have much to discuss when there's less ale in our blood.
They gon' fuck.
Ulrich made a friend.
Finally. Excellent.
Doing it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to end sessions. That's just
I
my general
understand.
rule. So
I know.
I'll always push for longer.
All right. Any feedback on anything?
This was fun as fuck.
We
Yeah.
got to burn stuff.
I just need
It
to
was
do my
fun.
homework. I am not Katsuba. I'm like, oops, I didn't do anything from last time.
Well, yeah, and
Considering
then
this is only the second session. It's taken a while to settle in because
Yes.
we all have different things. You were trying to approach from a very Christian point of view. You've got a fantasy game in mind, and we've got this Viking quest, and trying to blend these together. But that's on us, maybe not necessarily you. But it's
I agree.
it is an interesting mashup of styles and of.
Yeah, and well, they purposefully wanted to explore the religious thing more because our game was so short last time. We kind of ended unexpectedly,
Right.
and I didn't want to play the same character.
I mean, we still can. Like,
Oh no, and I do, but I didn't make her as well. She's devout as most. I mean, most people would. A lot of people in that part of Europe are gonna. Well, not the borderlands necessarily, but would be Catholic or Christian.
Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic.
Except for
Because
some
no
of the crazy
Reformation yet.
monasteries where they've been
Yeah.
isolated for way too long. Name of the rose.
And
she
write,
is-
write down how many moths you have. Left.
Yes,
Good.
she is specifically not like she has no vows, or you know, where Adeste was hardcore and like impaled and
Historically speaking, there were a lot of isolated religious cults, basically, that happened in the Middle Ages. The whole songs about Carmina Burana are based on these perverted, weird scriptures that
Yeah.
monks had written out. Right?
Well-
And Name of the Rose, that movie with Sean Connery, kind of touches on that. It's like they had been stuck up in their own little island for so long and spent so much time in their
Well,
head that they have their own bizarre.
I guess I'm trying not to
take.
get, because if Works came around the year 1000 and it's 200 years later,
and
it's
we're only
hard.
just getting half orcs now?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Who knows what happened to him before?
Yeah.
All right, fair
It's
enough.
hard to know what would have happened because you're absolutely right. There were also within the Catholic religion splinter groups, and the schism hasn't happened yet.
No.
Not yet.
But and also
Well, there is a schism actually happening, but I wrote it in. It's
okay.
Not, it's not historical.
Well, see, and
Cool.
that's the thing where it's like there was also that whole Montsegur 1244 was. Oh my God, I can't remember the name of that group.
The Anabaptists.
That's later.
It starts
The
with
Anabaptists
C.
were later? It was Middle Ages, I thought. Okay, could be.
But anyway, there were they were still Catholic, but they started having tiny little different beliefs, so they were heretics.
Yeah.
So yeah, that whole village, that's an historical thing, and then you can play that out in a game. It's really fascinating.
Nice.
Yeah. But they were heretics.
Catholic
heretics.
heretical.
I was watching a wonderful show years
I have to
ago
look.
about the Middle Ages, and they talked about how plagues would wipe out entire villages.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be like a handful of
Yeah.
people left.
Oh my God.
And they had these
Yeah.
basically, and this religious parade would come through, gather up the survivors, and then they would move on from village to village. And it was usually led by some charismatic basic leader, but it was bizarre and heretical, but there were vast swaths of Europe where entire towns were gone.
Cathars.
Yeah.
I was
so
like,
weird.
I kept
Oh, yeah.
saying
You were right there, you're good.
People got super
Carthage,
isolated
and I'm like,
because
Absolutely.
you would travel from town to town, and suddenly 2 or 3 towns are wiped out. You don't have enough food and water to get where you're
And you
going.
didn't even
Yeah.
want to go into those
Forage,
towns.
right.
You pretty much were like, nope, you would
Right.
avoid
Yeah.
them.
And
you would
most-
avoid contact with people because they could kill you.
and no one could figure out or remember how to keep up all of the stuff the Romans built for them.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Also, there was no lights at night or anything, so when it got dark, people just
It was
hid in a
fucking
hole,
dark.
and it was dark for a long time, especially in winter. It was like 12, 13 hours dark, and it's not like now where it's like, I'm just going to go out and get a cup of coffee. It's like, no, it's freaking dark. So
There's monsters out there.
the
Don't go out there.
world, the world was a very bleak and severe place.
For Europeans up the south.
Yeah.
And it was. And now, for you guys, down south there, sunny all the time, you only, winter was like,
Our books are still around.
right?
Yeah.
It just got comfortable in the winter. It didn't get...
Yep.
And
That's okay. You guys were all by this crazy process of plague elimination, building basically superhumans that came and just obliterated the rest of the world. Hello, New World! And you exhaled, and people just dropped the fuck dead. They're like, what are you?
One of those plagues was like a fifth of the population
Oh, yeah.
of the
Yeah.
entire planet.
Exactly.
It's like, what?
Well,
the
even
fuck?
like the Spanish flu or the influenza
huge.
during
Yeah.
World War One,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that took out a significant percentage
It's
of the
nuts.
world population. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
and it affects the way you interact with other people. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and xenophobia is not just paranoia; it's just good idea. You don't want to get it anywhere near anybody.
You don't know if with the place you came from, did they have the plague there?
Right.
We don't have it here. Get the fuck
Get
out.
the fuck
Right.
out. Yeah.
Plus, I mean, most people. What was it? I don't remember which philosopher it was. But I guess most of the time people just didn't travel. I mean, it's very rare for people to
Because you
travel.
couldn't. Having a horse was.
It's dangerous. It's
yes.
dangerous. There's wolves.
Or
And they'll eat you.
they used to call they would turn the lunatics out on the heath, and the heath is basically the heather and stuff that was in between towns. It was just, it wasn't mowed. It wasn't, so they would turn the lunatics out in the heath. So you could, like, if you were going from town to town, there'd be the zombies and crazy people out there because that's where they let them loose.
Field of ghouls.
Man.
No, it's
Europe is a fucking nightmare, you guys.
Yeah.
I cannot.
It's such a freaking fascinating
crazy.
setting, though.
Why do you
I
think
just
we
love
left?
the setting. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
I am calling all of Europe ice hell now. It's cold. There's crazy people running through Heather.
To be true,
Possibly named Heather.
Europe's a mud hell. You go to our world, that's a nice hell.
Ice hell.
Yeah.
All right. So we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in
Thank
2
you.
weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
2 weeks.
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.